Guys, why is it so hard to stream? Just putting it out there. Why is streaming so difficult? Don't you dare connect to my phone. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Headphones. Ooh, that's loud. I had that blasting at 100%. Jeez. That hurt my ears. Switch to that one. And we're mostly ready to go. Mostly ready to go. I am being harassed at the moment by a small cat, but it'll be okay. It's all right. You're not fighting these, okay? Give them here. Thank you. Boom. Okay, full cam. Boom. Hello, people. Lovely to see you. How are we doing on this wonderful Monday? How are we doing on this wonderful Monday? Oh, it wasn't an IT issue. A simple... It might seem like it could have been an IT issue, but I can tell you now it wasn't. In fact, the issue was this. This was the issue. This was the issue I was having. Very, very simple issue, actually. What's the problem? The problem is this isn't the same frame as what I've been using all week last week. Last week, I was using a... What do you call it? What do you call it? I've already forgotten what it's called. Why aren't you made out of bread? That's non-applicable to this conversation. A drying rack is what I was using. Whereas this is a clothes rail. So, I've now got this. This is a lot better at absorbing sound, as you could probably have just heard. Oh! Much, much better. I hadn't built it yet. I genuinely thought I had. So, I was about to go live, and then I realised, oh, my soundproofing isn't available right now. So yeah, there we go. I've also got a kitty cat running around at the moment. Yo, Monica, why did I go into ninja mode? Thank you so much for being a member for 6 months, brother. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm equipped with my famous Pepsi. I've got myself a coffee and a penguin cup. We're ready to go. More or less. More or less. Soundproofing techniques. Do you want to see some more soundproofing? Can you see this? Right here. No, you can't. Oh, how do I make it so you can see it? There's literally no way I can make you see it. Unless I break my camera quickly. Can I break my camera? You can sort of see the edge of it. Ever so slightly. Can I break it even more? Can you hear that? That's the sound of my camera breaking. One moment. I'll put foam on the wall. Oh, baby! I'll put foam on the wall. So, yeah, there we go. A little bit of soundproofing. Little bit of professional crap. And I'm also running my Wave 3 Elgato microphone. And I've got my blanket. I've got my blanket up that I can scream into. Theo, you've got to stop trying to get involved. You are getting hit by everything that's swinging around. I want to turn the light back on. Anyway, I need to move my camera back. Return. There we go. Any accidental swivel and that camera, I kid you not, just becomes a nightmare. How is that? That doesn't look correct. That doesn't look correct either. What have I done? That looks good. Maybe it's this. Maybe flapping this just made it a problem. One step closer to greatness. Absolutely. One step closer to me. No, the camera is buggered. What have I done? Oh. Big zoom out. Yeah, the angle's completely wrong. I've butchered it. Guys, I've butchered my camera. Actually, no, that looks good. hold up, whatever I've just done there, mwah, actually kind of love that. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy because I have my phone on the wall. I've got this, which I feel like still needs to be a bit closer. There we go, creeping in like a demon. You know, someone is about to say a dad joke. What, do I look like a dad to you? Do I look like I have a son? No, I have a cat. Very different. I do feel like I need this just closer. You know, like here. I need to put myself in a box. What if I absolutely put myself in a box? Look at that. Help, I'm in a box. Get me out of this box. What am I supposed to do? Nah, here will do. I think you guys on freaking Twitch probably don't care too much for this is here. It's a necessary evil. It's a very necessary evil. Oh. Also, stream avatars. I've moved you. Hello, Yumi Rocks, or is it Yummy Rocks? Delicious Rocks. And hello, Proudy. Lovely to see you as well, good sir. Hello, Joa. Hello, Peter. And there was a Demonica in there as well. There was also a Mr. Ken. And a Rakov. Boom, boom, boom. Hello. Hope you guys are all having a lovely day. How are you? I'm doing good. Right, so I need to quickly explain. Okay. This week is going to be a bit weird when it comes to streams. And that's because I have to end at a specific time, which is completely okay. I have no problem with that. It just means that normally I finish at 4. This week, I need to finish at 3. Simply just because I've got things going on. Oops, just punched my coffee. So, please forgive me. I tried to stream earlier today. Actually found that a little bit difficult. Because, I don't know, there just seems to be a lot of things going on at the moment that are completely out of my control. So I'm going to try my best. But, nonetheless, how am I? I'm doing good. How did you find me, Yummy Rocks? I'm actually really curious. I'm actually very curious, Yummy Rocks. Whereabouts did you find me? Did you find me through my YouTube, or did you just stumble upon me on Twitch? Any answer is completely fine, by the way. Do you know who I am? I'm an anomaly. Mr. Ken, apparently you're made of freaking bread, according to yourself. I'm so freaking excited to play Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green on Switch too. What's really funny about that, as mean as this sounds, also here's this. I could just... This is the only reason I won't be buying it. This is the only reason I won't be buying it myself. It's because I don't need to. However, for those which don't do what I do, I'm sure it'll be great. Enjoy Fire Red and Leaf Green because they are fantastic games. What am I doing? What am I doing? To play Odyssey. Here we go. Bring this back. Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green are coming out, so I wanted to see how many people were playing it. I see. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but we're actually not touching it today. This channel, give us double music. There we go, get rid of it. On this channel, the plan is very simple, which is we play Pokemon fan games and romhacks to see what people can do with the Pokemon formula. But that's not to say that I haven't played Fire Red and Leaf Green in the past. I'm actually doing a Soul Link with a friend of mine of Leaf Green, but that only really happens when he's available. But if you're looking for games which are nothing like those, then you've come to the right place. Because I just like playing Pokemon games that are just different. You know, they're just not the same. They're just not the same. These Pokemon don't look correct in the slightest. But that's kind of the point. But thank you so much for coming in either way, Yummy. I appreciate it. I've emulated it so many times that it would be fun to just do a casual run on official hardware. Technically, it would be official hardware, yeah. I lost my physical cartridge many moons ago. I never owned a physical cartridge of this game specifically. but I've played enough of it. Also, I love my thumbnail, by the way. My thumbnail makes me do the ha-ha giggle. I don't work today, so I can actually stay and watch. Yo, awesome, Aubrey. Lovely to see you. Right, okay, so you guys might see a couple of changes. You might see a couple of changes on the YouTube side. Don't mind me. I'm just going to quickly double tap the screen to like the video. And you know what? I encourage you to do the same. But what I've done is I've just moved some things around, as you could probably see yourself. Your stream avatars are now all the way at the top. I am still exactly where I was, but I've moved the game down. I want to be able to see the game more. So that's my plan, is I've just rejigged vertical a little bit. Do you want to know something funny? Go for it. But yes, I'm hoping that the stream avatars still being on screen is acceptable. I think you could still see them quite well. So fingers crossed about that. Fingers crossed. What's the other thing I've done? Something that I'm actually really proud of. Okay. On the very far side here, this is now a live sub counter. I stumbled upon a stream and he told me how to do it. And it's not even the same two pieces of stuff. Look, these are two completely separate bits. Because one of them is actually a web page. And this one here is just a bit of text. Which, to be fair, I was going to put a black border on. One moment. Image, black box. I was going to do this. But then that's now interfering with the game. God, the game is so far down. I've lost it now. How have I lost it? Oh, I see what I've done. I do this, boom. Oh, I'm so freaking clever sometimes. I baffle myself. Sometimes I just do things and I'm like, wow. Who came up with this brain power? Somebody found it and was just like, we'll put it in, Dave. Excellent. When I first got a 3DS, I actually got Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I've never touched them. I was too invested in Mario 3D Land. I won't lie, Aubrey. You've given me this interpretation that you're not much of a Pokemon player. You're more... Oh, I just punched my freaking coffee again. But yeah, you seem much more of a Mario player, which is cool. I have a friend of mine called Marsh. Mao Mallow Mao. He's one of my moderators, which sticks his head in every now and then. But they are definitely a Mario person. A lot more than I am. Kind of weird to have them up top, but we'll manage. I just think this layout looks better. I think this just looks better. Because the more crap I have on screen, the harder it is for people to just click and be like, okay. What that tentacle do? We don't discuss it. We don't discuss it. We let them do what they want to do. I keep hearing Jinx, and I'm not okay with that. This is seemingly the tentacle zone, and it's got Jinx in it. Keep her away from me. Oh, this is just a rock with nothing on it. What's the point of this, then? Terrifying. Terrifying. Right, so, where are we in this game right now? So, we are currently in the 8th stratum. This is the final area of the game, I believe. Going beyond this area is probably like the game's version of an Elite Four. That's a trainer. That's a zombie trainer. Let's see what was to the left, because we didn't do that. How fast can I go? Ah, so fast. Oh, we can heal here. Good luck with today. I'd love to stay, but I've got a rare Monday shift. Oh my goodness, the SSR. Freaking rare Monday shift. No problem, no proudy. Lovely to have you as always. I found some protein in a box. What's this Pokemon to catch here? We should catch some Pokemon. The Tentacle Zone's crazy. Blooper has 10 of them. Blooper has forever changed in my eyes because of Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine changed everything. Right, we don't need an Ampharos, we've already got one. So we're just going to EQ and get rid of it. Destroy it, even. Blooper needs to come back as a playable character. He wasn't a, was he in Mario Party 9? I'm not sure. He's useless at Mario Kart. Yeah, same as like a lot of characters if you ever play online. There's the weird-ass Jinx again. He was in Mario Party 8. Okay, I knew it was one of them. I knew it was one of them. Do you know what's weird? Do you know what's very, very strange? Oh my god, we one-shot it. That's beautiful. But, what is kind of strange is I haven't really been in the mood to play very many video games lately. I've been more in the mood to edit videos, which is very unlike me. I'm not the kind of person that jumps around editing videos. But yesterday, I edited QA Sunday, I recorded a second short, and I was just like, I might put it up soon. I'm going through and I'm actually, like, shorthand reviewing the ROMs I've been playing. I've done Unbound. The video for Unbound is already up. It didn't do very well, but it's up. And, what am I waiting on now? I want to finish Odyssey so I can do an Odyssey one. I did Relict. That's the one which I currently need to edit. When I first heard the name of Daisy's Kingdom from Mario Land, I said the words "excuse me," it was so hard to pronounce. Isn't it Sasso? It's like Salarasa Land or Sasalasa Land. Something like that. She's from the Bean Kingdom. Ooh, a Starmie and a Leafeon. Well, I've got Chief Whack and Ghost Rider. What are you going to do about that? I'm just going to EQ, why not? Sarasa Land, I see. Sassarasa Lassa Land. So long, spooky ghost makes us freaking die for it. God, the fact that Chief Whack is slower is so good. Because Ghost Rider can just leave. Wario was introduced immediately after Daisy. Yeah, but have you seen the tennis game where we now have Baby Wario and Baby Waluigi? Who allowed that? Who allowed Baby Waluigi? You perish to an owl. I'm gonna puke my guts out. I know you like Wario, but now we have Baby Wario. What gets me is... what is it? I think it was like Mason or something. Oh no, it hit Tauros. But yeah, Mason was like a fan of Rosalina. They introduced a baby Rosalina and he just swapped over to her. And I'm like, bro, just play Rosalina. Punch the ball. Do you think Wario and Waluigi are lovers? No, I don't see anything like that from Nintendo. That's not a Nintendo thing to do. Right. I mean, I could just get Marky in, actually. Get Machamp in. Our shiny Machamp. Punch the bull. Hey everyone and Dave, I'm going to have the lump in my lung removed at 7 AM tomorrow morning. Damn! Good luck, good sir. That sounds like a nightmare. I kinda just want to punch this guy. Put that on my freaking graveyard. My gravestone. I just wanted to punch the guy. I'm here for my battle gyms. Welcome, Flood. What battle gyms are you referring to? Bros for life for Wario and Waluigi. The thing is, I don't really know about that. Like, what do they even do together? They're not brothers, no. They're just people. I think we need to just destroy. I think we need to annihilate. Soul trade for the healing. What do they even do together? I mean, yeah, what do they do together? But the main thing that Waluigi's really here for is he just enjoys, like, hanging out with people, which is so strange. Bro's just around. Yeah, they have a level of chemistry because they both don't like the Mario Brothers. But that's about as far as it goes. This is why we still need a, This will be fine. But yeah, this is why we still need a Waluigi game. Even if people don't want to play it, like Peach had her own game. Wario has had many of his own games. Shy Guy and Birdo lost their Master Wart and joined the good guys. I mean, sort of. Birdo I agree. Shy Guy I'm not so certain on. Shy Guy kind of just chills. I've heard that they're roommates. It's from Pokemon's battle. Walking is Smash Bros. 6. Are you a Flood, a Waluigi in Smash Bros. 6? I was gonna say. Are you holding to hope that we're gonna get a Smash Bros. 6? Ooh, there's eyeballs. Oh, hold up. That's a Jinx. Annihilate it. Chief Whack. Whack it. Never mind. You will now perish to Hydro Pump. Never mind. Bro might actually be playing Pokemon. More likely than you think. Hello, Ryonakuma. How are you doing today? Never mind. What the fuck is this? It is Pokemon. Look at that eyeball. Look at that creepy ass eyeball in the middle. I love that touch. That's so good. I want to poke it. But sadly, there's a tentacle over there. Waluigi is in Mario DDR, so it's close to his game. I don't count that. Waluigi needs like a mystery game, like a murder mystery game. But then they kind of did that for Peach. The freaky stage play thing that she's in. Oh. But how did you not perish in one hit? Do you know what? On that note, I'm catching this. I'm catching this Jinx almost in a Master Ball. But yeah, this game is called Pokemon Odyssey. It's based on a game called Etrian Odyssey or something like that. You can find it on Steam. It's more a JRPG than it is a Pokemon game. At least that's how I feel about it. But I've enjoyed it so far. Oh, critical hit. I mean, Flood, don't forget that the main thing that was sort of holding Waluigi back... The main thing that was holding Waluigi back is the fact that they didn't believe the memes. Because Waluigi's not that popular in Japan. Oh god, it used Wish, because of course it did. But yeah, Waluigi's not very popular in Japan, like, at all. So when Sakurai found out that people really wanted Waluigi in Smash, he didn't believe them. He thought it was a meme. And I don't blame him for thinking that. Alright, we need to heal again, so let's just run back. Ooh, that was sneaky as heck. I didn't mean to go in here. How about we just kill Waluigi? No, I like Waluigi. I just think Waluigi hasn't had enough time in the light. He needs his own game to stand out. Like, even Rosalina technically has her own game in the form of Mario Galaxy. Like, that is the game that she's from. Because you can also argue that Prince Bean person is exactly the same in Mario Wonder. But we killed Ninji. Actually, Ninji is the character my girlfriend plays in the latest Mario Party. She likes him because he's got like buttons over his nipples. Lion? Yeah. And Phantom Force. Why are all my Pokemon so slow right now? Nah, Sakurai knew he intentionally trolled Waluigi fans in the first Smash Ultimate Direct. I don't believe so. Because he himself said that he didn't... This is what I'm on about. He himself knew that people wanted Waluigi. He didn't understand why, and that's why he didn't do it. That's the thing. Like, he has said that. Awesome. Okay, this might one-shot Miss Magius if we're lucky. Beautiful. Thing is, I think the Sakurai knows now that if we're gonna get a Smash 6, it won't be happening for a while. I only hate about him is his purple nose. I think he's great. I'm a big fan of Waluigi. Because I always thought, like, what if there was a game where you played as Waluigi and the other two mainstay characters were Luigi and Daisy? And they just did something with that premise. I think it'd be funny. Chief Whack is basically going to go down before he gets to move, which is fine. Really, Golem is faster than this Marowak. Chief Whack is slow. Bro is slow. Apparently we don't have enough beds to keep me in hospital. That sounds like the hospital. But again, are you in America? See, Mr. Beast is really fast. I'm shocked that I didn't do more damage to Golem, actually. And do you resist it? Oh no, because your ice dark. I get it now. I could just EQ again and again. Well, of course, I could punch both of these guys. I'm more afraid of you. I'm more afraid of Golem. Yeah, honestly, I don't think it matters where you live in the world. Every country has got, like, problems with their, like, medical industry. In terms of getting people in and out, you know? It's difficult. It's difficile. You can't win. Okay, Rock Hammer there, and just punch the Golem. I don't like Golem, but this Golem seems weirdly tanky for no reason. Awesome. Also, guys, do not forget that on Friday we have got Pokémon Day. And there's going to be a Pokémon Presents on Pokémon Day. Which, if you count it, it's in 2 hours from now on Friday. So we will be streaming it, we will be reacting to it, because I am almost certain it's going to be Gen 10. Almost certain. Got to travel to Mexico to save on dental bills? Yeah, and then you leave with one less kidney. Because that's what you use to freaking pay for it. Right, this way? Yes. But yeah, it's kind of weird that I'm just not really in the mood to play too many video games at the moment. Like, I looked at my roster of games and I was just like, I'm not in the mood to play any of these. And then I just sat there and edited a short. Yeah. Just feels fulfilling, you know, just getting shorts edited and put up on YouTube and TikTok. Not that an incredible number of people watch them, but I want to just keep doing it because eventually people will watch them and I'll get better at editing. Don't forget to like the stream, absolutely, and there's a very easy way to do it. You just double tap the screen. It's very easy to do. I love how easy it is. There's another freaking fella. Okay. I can't stop it. The voice, it's inside. Bro thinks he's a 3 Days Grace album. Pidgeot and the funny-ass Tangrowth. I see. The Tangrowth has the eye as well. owl. I can't punch the bird. Interesting. I think Chief Whack gets destroyed here. I'm gonna do this. Should have just said I'll play Mario Party with Aubrey. That doesn't change nothing. Why does Pidgeot have Heat Wave in this game? How strange. How peculiar. And now I'm gonna throw rocks at this guy. Wait, did both ghosts use Phantom Force? Both ghosts just left. Well, that's stupid. Oh, and you didn't even go into the ghost. Why did you do that? Ooh, Granbull. Hang on. Granbull. We've talked about this before, but does Granbull deserve an Evo? Granbull has a BST of 450. I think this Pokemon deserves an evolution. Snubbull to Granbull to something else. Big Bull. Bullhog. Maybe a Mega. I don't think a Mega would be good enough. That's kind of my thing. Nintendo waiting for Power World's 1.0 trailer to drop their Gen 10 trailer to try and steal some thunder? I don't think that is necessary in the slightest. Ooh, Mr. Beast taking a lot of hits, actually. It's because we've been intimidated. One moment. Go Astaroth. And Phantom Force again. But yeah, what you've got to remember is Nintendo is so big and makes so much money. Why should they give a damn? You know? And the thing is you could use the argument of, well, they gave a damn to sue them, but you also have to remember that the legal department has got nothing to do with the actual game development department. So of course, they had the time to send their legal team out to do some stupid legality crap with Power World. But at the end of the day, Power World would never be as big as Pokemon. Never. It's not necessary, but totally in character. Well, that's what I mean. Because the thing is like, it's also very easy to just pin it on Nintendo, but if you ask me, Sony and Xbox would have done exactly the same thing. I'm pretty confident in that. Are you a fighting type? Why are you weak to Psychic? They just don't want them to steal the franchise. The rest, if they do not lose too much money, they don't care. Well, the other thing to remember is the fact that Pokemon is part of a massive brand. You know, it is a ridiculously huge franchise. So at the end of the day, even if Power World gets just as many people playing their games, they will not have the grasp on the world as much as Nintendo does. Because they have the merchandise, the trading cards, the movies, the anime. At the end of the day, I don't think there's a freaking... there's no fight here. Even if they lose the legal battle, they do not lose the war whatsoever. Awesome. Bum 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 bum. I'm not massively into Chief Whack at the moment, but we'll see. Bro's a lot slower than I realised. Okay, so long Astaroth. Hello, Dub Wagner. Welcome to stream, man. I'm going to send out Marky and punch the mammoth. I feel like that makes sense. I keep forgetting I've got freaking Shadow Punch. Just power gem it. Why not? Go on, you can survive it. There we go. Freaking Machamp taking a hit. Hello everyone, hope you've had a great day. It is a wonderful Monday and it's only just gone noon here. Hello Phil, definitely deserves an evolution. I think Gramble is a funny Pokemon that could evolve. Take Ursaring, for example. That got Ursaluna. So what about Gramble? I think it could be done. Close combat and just throw rocks at it again. Is this Pokemon Odyssey? Yes, it is. You should be able to see it just below me. In fact, is there a way for me to make this easier to see? What if I do that? Is it easier to see if I move it up a little bit? By the way, Dave, congrats on the 2600 goal. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now that we have 2,600 subs, I have put up a poll on the channel to decide what game we're playing next after we beat Odyssey. Looking at it, I think it's going to be the Sword and Shield demake, which I'm actually quite excited to play, I won't lie. Because that looked good from the get-go anyway. Nidoking and Nidoqueen Mega Evolution, that would be cool. The only downside is the biggest things that make these Pokemon different to one another. Thank you, Windows, for the update. The things that make these Pokemon different from one another are being less and less obvious. And what I mean by that is all Nidoking and Nidoqueen really are is like Aggron and Tyranitar, but with different typing. You know, like one of them's a tank, the other one's an attacker. But they sort of fill the same niche, so I'm very curious to see what they could do. That's like my main thing when it comes to Mega Evolutions, is the ability matters more than anything else. Like, if you put it this way, Pokemon gets a Mega Evolution, the immediate thing that changes is its stats, and they should 80% of the time make them better, unless your name is Garchomp. And then, on top of that, you have an opportunity to change one of the typings, or even remove the secondary typing altogether. For example, Aggron, Steel Rock, loses the rock typing and becomes just pure steel. And that happens a lot. So, what do you have left? Because those changes are actually kind of minor. The big change is the ability. So you get Pokemon like Gardevoir, of whom when they Mega Evolve, their ability changes to Pixelate, which is insanely strong. It turns all of her normal moves into fairy moves, and that's really, really good. Drop my freaking controller. But then you get other Pokemon that are just like, they just get Mold Breaker or something. I'm pretty sure Garchomp gets Mold Breaker or something, and it's like, why? You actively make the Pokemon worse. Venidos came first. Venidos came first, but I believe the point isn't what's better, it's more so just the fact that they're not that original anymore. Are you interested in playing any Pokemon Kaizo, Ironmon, or Roguemon? I am looking at Roguemon, but Julius, I have a question for you in regards to that. Would you say Ironmon and Roguemon are like the thing to do right now? Because I keep seeing it everywhere. And I'm starting to think, like, these freaking Ironmons and Roguemons are like the hot shit right now. Am I missing out on an opportunity here? It also makes Gardevoir more thick. Technically it doesn't, it makes her dress expand. Her legs stay the same size. But thank you for your opinion. The only Mega that makes a Pokemon truly more thick is Lopunny. Why she gets ripped tights, I do not know. You really see a lot doing Ironmon? I don't think I'm good enough for that. I think Roguemon looks interesting because it's a roguelike. And I like roguelikes. I just don't really... The appeal isn't there. Because it's like... It's a game where you repeatedly hit your head against a wall. And I'm just like, do I want to play that? Do I really want to play that? I don't know. Do we know anything about the Gen 10 starters yet? We know nothing. Yo, it's my boy Sceptile. I can kick Sceptile's ass. Yeah, it's weak to a bunch of these moves. But yeah, so there's a lot of leaks. But there's always going to be leaks. Do we believe in them? I don't know, up to you, but I don't believe leaks. I think it's a little silly to just believe leaks. All Gen 10 starter picks on the internet are just AI. Yes, and that's actually a really, not good thing, but that's a very interesting thing, because put it this way, right? Smash Brothers character announcements, they were riddled with leaks and data mining and all of this other crap. But because AI is now so prominent, it is very, very possible that these leaks are going to be less and less believable. Someone's going to leak something and we're just going to be like, I don't believe you, even though it's 100% true. Because AI is going to be rampant. They're going to be putting Goku in the game and it's going to look perfect. A little bit, depends on you, bro. Just play what makes you happy, but you could try it for a day. See, Julius, that's probably what I might do. I might play it for a day and see how I feel. Omastar looks cursed. Omastar looks awesome. Dude looks like a walking freaking tank of stone and eyeballs. Do I just EQ here? Maybe not. I can't really punch there. I'm just going to Phantom Force again. Today I beat 99% of Pokemon Shield. I have beaten Leon. Yo, well done, man. There is post-story stuff to do in that game. If you want the legendaries, then you got to do the post-game stuff. It's quite cool. No, not Dragon Pulse. We will resist that. Okay. The AI in this game is not very bright. Do you know what? That was the perfect time for it to use Phantom Force. That's very funny. I don't know, gamers still get convinced easily. I saw people falling for an AI-generated Pokemon Fortnite trailer today. Thinks that's believable. And that's what I'm saying. Is people are believing in these things. Just, okay, Omastar. Here I thought Ghost Rider was slower than you. I'm just gonna get Astaroth out there, one-shot it. I would like Goku in Pokemon. That's not the same thing. How do you get Goku in Pokemon? How do we do that? Goku in Smash makes sense, but I have a feeling that's more likely to be Jump Force. Expect Jump Force 2, eventually. Goku's already in Smash, they just call him Hero. That's not Goku, that's just an art style. It's Toriyama's art style, that's all it is. Dude, stop using U-turn, there's nowhere to go. You said Goku in a trailer in a Pokemon game? I meant Smash. Nice sucker punch. Yeah, I meant Smash Brothers. I remember years ago when AI first came about, that was the only thing I ever used it for. And that was to make an image of Goku in Smash Brothers, and it was crap. Literally, he had no face. It was just colours on Battlefield. And I laughed. I remember sitting there in the hairdressers just waiting for my hair, because I had my hair dyed black. And I remember sitting there like giggling at it like, that would be funny. And then I put it down and never did it again. Jump Force 2 could be good, but we need to keep Yugi and Kaiba. We also need to go back to a anime art style and not try to make the game stupidly realistic. Whoever's decision it was to take literal anime style and try to make it look realistic is daft. It's almost like they don't understand their own medium. It's funny though. Jump Force is a very funny game. Oh, I didn't see you there. So cold, can't feel anymore. I need JJK and Chainsaw Man too. The Yugi modded Dragon Ball Fighters is sick. It is, it's really well done. Also, that's a Caboose Ops. Hold up. Why is bro doing the Will Smith, like, showing off his wife? Okay, that's kind of fire, actually. I'll punch it for power. Yeah, modern anime has really shown us that there's a lot of characters you could put into an anime, like, fighting game. Because if you think about it, choose 3 representatives. Let's say, like, choose 3 representatives from each of these shows. If you wanted to do Chainsaw Man, I haven't seen enough of it to really know, but obviously Denji. Maybe Power, possibly, but I'm not really sure about anybody else. JJK, on the other hand, you could have Yuji, you could have Gojo, you could have a lot of characters. I'm going to call allies, and then Soul Trade. But yes, this game has got a new type in it called Ether. It's like Dragon, but not as good. Trade souls with the pigeon. Oh. I traded souls so hard that I forgot to give them mine. Damn. I tried using AI in a game to see if it recommends the build of some characters should be, and even though I have the best build possible on some of them, it keeps suggesting worse builds. That is because... This is what I find funny about AI at the moment, is AI cannot create something new. It's not able to do that, because it's a learning algorithm that only works on things that already exist. So all it does is it takes the jigsaw pieces of multiple different puzzles and smacks them together and hopes and prays that it functions. That's all it's doing. So when you look at something that AI has spat out, all it's done is it's taken something from one place and put it on something else. If you say, make me a picture of Goku fighting freaking Sukuna, it just takes pictures that already exist of Goku and Sukuna. It won't make a new one. It doesn't know how to do that. Now make a game called Shonen Smash Brothers and half the rosters will be JJK and Dragon Ball. It'll be Dragon Ball and Naruto, probably. And no, One Piece. It'll be Dragon Ball, Naruto, One Piece, and then sometimes Bleach will be involved, but maybe like 1 or 2 characters. Oh, and My Hero Academia as well. Also, Flood, don't forget, what was I going to say? It's literally fallen out of my brain as I was about to say it. Oh, a Shonen Super Smash Bros. Already existed. It's about 15 years old now, but it was a game called Shonen, no, it's called Jump All-Stars. And it was a really interesting game. It was really interesting. Could I just explain this to you quickly? Take Smash. Replace all of the characters with anime characters. And you know how Smash has, like, stickers to increase your stats? Or has, well, it's mostly stickers, isn't it? The way that All-Stars worked is you, as you played through the game, collected manga panels, and those manga panels had stats associated to them. However, you couldn't equip them all. You could only equip a couple of them based on a piece of paper. You had to stick them on in a certain order, in a certain rotation, so that they fit. That's the one with Bobobo in it, yes. It was really clever. Because if you wanted all of the strongest, like, buffs, you couldn't do it unless you did this like a Diablo inventory system. It was really cool. But instead of putting swords and shields in your freaking inventory, it was manga panels, like actual panels from the shows. Like, you had something which was like, deal bonus damage to all Dragon Ball characters, and it was the, freaking frame of Frieza throwing a huge energy death ball at someone, and I'm just like, that's hype. That's such a cool idea. That's a spider. You look like Mr. Mime while doing that. Okay, if you survive Call of the Lion, I'll catch you. Love you, Dave. Thank you so much, Aubrey. Have a wonderful day. Bulbasaur's my man. You can't take me. I'm not leaving. Oh no. I can't get rid of her. She's too powerful. Hate you, Dave. This is my way. This is how it works. This is my way with women. You either love me or you hate me. And the best bit is, I don't even know what I did. Okay, we have a spider. We have a spider. Bobobo is an anime about a guy who fights by stretching nose hairs. Yes. He is a... what's his name? Chucky? No, from One Piece, the really big dude. Frankie, I think that's his name. Imagine a character with those body proportions, but with a huge yellow afro, and extremely long black nose hair, which he could, like, use them as whips and stuff. It's really stupid. Hello, Yellow. Welcome back, Yellowest Yellow. I'm going to call this... I'm just going to call it Widow. Why not? Oh, I should have called it Vibes. Ariados has to be Jeff the Spider from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I have not seen that in so long. That shit scared me when I was younger. Ooh, Dusclops. Don't think I'm going to be bothered to fight that. I don't actually have an answer for it. Don't forget we hate DK. I love DK. No DK slander, please. Before I go, I just want to say your voice is so soothing. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, not Rage Powder. I was already going to attack you, Parasect. I was already going to do it. I do put a lot of effort into my sound design, hence the blanket here and the foam on the walls. I've also got like a relatively good microphone. It's not incredible, but it's good. Because I believe no matter how close I get to it, it doesn't... The limiter on it is really strong. If you think about it, Dave, anime's more boxing and movies take Demon Slayer. Try that sentence again. Are you trying to say that all anime is boxing? Oh, that Linden's dead. I love AI that uses belly drum. It's so silly. Oh, it lived. Oh no, it dies to EQ. Awesome. Where's Theo? He's currently outside, doing Theo things. Here's something that'll definitely get me banned. I actually hate anime. You can like and hate whatever you want. The only thing which would be weird is if you came in here, said I hate Pokémon and then stayed. That would be strange. Umbreon. Oh. That is big boy Kangaskhan. Well, big girl Kangaskhan, actually. Am I afraid of Kangaskhan? Not really. I actually don't hate Pokemon, I'm just unfamiliar with it. Aubrey, did you come from the period of the streams where I was playing Mario Kart? I'm surprised you stuck around if I've been playing Pokemon for so long. Why are we at the top? Because I wanted to make some more room. I came from Mario Kart World. I thought so, I thought so. Cool. There are some people from the Mario Kart days which just never stuck around. Oh, my neck. There we go. I am not adverse to playing other games from time to time. Definitely happy to play other games. It's just YouTube. YouTube doesn't like it when I play other games. And I find that very funny. Okay, we run back, we heal, then we come back. I would use the healing items in this game if they were actually good. Because the only healing items I've stumbled upon is basic Medica. Where is he? Where even is it? Yeah, there we go. I've got 151 basic Medicas. I suppose I could just be using that. But then I won't have the PP to continue fighting, so why should I? I might as well just run back. This is the other thing, is these games don't really take into account the fast forward button. They just don't think about it. Ooh, is this going to teleport me up there? Is that all it does? No. I'm over here, and I now no longer know where I am. I do like how this game works. Just every single time I have to teleport, that kind of ruins the region for me. Oh god, they're blue, they're round, they're waving. They are problems. Okay, I think we hit you with this. Okay. Hello again. Hello again. The main reason why I stick around is because I'm loyal to who I follow for like 90% of the time, and you're just really cool. Do you know what, Aubrey? Thank you so much for the kind words. I do my best. I'm constantly thinking about what I can do to improve stream. I'm also planning, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 sponges on the wall here. I'm going to put another 3 up there, just to see what I can do. Is Leon tough or not in Pokemon Shield? I believe his team is identical in Pokemon Shield. So I couldn't really tell you. I don't think it's any different. It's all about the team that you build. There's too many to naturally pass? Jeez, how did you get that many, man? Bro was collecting all of the kidney stones like they were freaking Pokeballs. I feel for you, man. Good luck. Leon is decent, his team only changes depending on your starter. That's true. I did it with Monkey, so I'm pretty sure his starter was a Cinderace. This attack goes on for way too long. It does so much damage, but it goes on for so long. Yeah, it takes so long. We're gonna EQ here. Is this a romhack or an RPG maker, Dave? It's actually a romhack, believe it or not. It's a romhack, but they've changed a lot, which you can definitely see. Like, so many new sprites, so many new backgrounds and stuff. It is really well done. It's almost to the point of it being a fan game. Don't ever make me a moderator, because then I'll be a lost dog. Aubrey, the only thing I would say about making you a moderator is you're not here enough. That's the only thing about that. What emulator are you using? MGBA, it's the best one. A lot of people say to use RetroArch, but it's not that great. At least from what I've seen. Soul Trade. Stop using Flip Turn, you strange little ball of smiles. For some reason, I prefer the romhacks to any RPG Maker games yet. They're good, I just get more from romhacks. Part of me feels that romhacks are, like, they're so limited in what they can do that even if you go as far as to make the game look like Pokemon Odyssey, or even Super Mario Mon, you can tell that it's a romhack still. It has the base, like, internal structure and skeleton of a Pokemon game that has already existed. Like, you know that this feels like Pokemon Emerald, right? Fangames, on the other hand, they feel weirdly disjointed. What do you mean can't escape? All you did was make a wish. You're wishing for my quick recovery? But yeah, also, fangames are super, super good at stepping outside of the Pokemon boundaries. Pardon me. Blame the Pepsi on that one. But, yeah, so a fan game doesn't have to actually conform to the limits of Pokemon, because you could just inject whatever the hell mods and scripts you want into it. Weirdly enough, out of all of the fan games I've played, the most faithful one is Infinite Fusion, even though it technically has several 100,000 Pokemon. It's a very faithful fan game, more faithful than a lot of ROM hacks. So I guess at the end of the day, it really just depends on what you stumble upon. Boy, oh, this the big swallow fella with the freaking weird lips. I'm just not going to fight you, actually. Never mind, I'm going to take a gigantic chocolate wave. See you later. Never mind. What do you mean recover? I haven't hit you. Get me out of here, please. Unbound will always be the OG. Unbound is a very faithful Pokemon ROM hack, and I can't say I've got many issues with it. I just think if there is an Unbound 2, they should try and introduce new things. Okay, Chief Whack has just been taken out back and shot like 4 times. Unbound 2, please. It's possible. I would not rule it out. I'm going to Sword Stance and then hit it. Did Unbound have Megas? Yes, that was one of the biggest rules we had with Unbound. Pokemon Unbound is a really funny game because if you turn the difficulty to hard mode, you will find Mega Pokemon literally one fight after Gym 2, which makes it really, really hard to Nuzlocke. Backhand slap them all. Destroy them. I experienced stream lag immediately. I'm pretty sure the stream latency is pretty good right now, actually. I like the regionals you've been using, though. I do like finding new Pokemon to use and try my best not to overuse them. Guess I never played far enough through it then. If you beat Pokemon Unbound even on normal modes, you will run into Mega Pokemon. 1,000,000%. Oh yeah, you're the weird ghost. You're immune to poison, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that Kingdom's dead anyway, not afraid of that. Yo, Gorilla Ball with the 80 stream streak. That's so cool. Made it to Gym 2, then my save deleted? That's weird. Oh yeah, Astaroth's been hit by frost. Okay, we'll do this. Get another boost off of doing that little bit of damage. I would have played this actually. Okay, Astaroth, you need to be a little bit better than that. I like how we're now above Dave. Does that mean that we're superior to him? In my opinion, stream avatars is a very neat thing that we do, but it takes up too much screen space. So I've moved you guys up there. I've moved you guys up. I missed Nurgle. We'll go get him back. Hi, how's the battle going? We're kicking butt. Also, hello, Lady Vitario. Welcome. Oh, I love the fact that you can punch the sun. You know. The sun is weak to being punched. How does that make any sense? Also, guys, can we test this freaking sub number? Because this should update in real time. If anyone in chat hasn't subscribed to the freaking channel yet, hit that subscribe button, because I want to see... Where's my hand going? Here we go. I want to see if this number actually goes up. I made it literally today. I'm very curious. Dave, my daughter hates Pokemon. Do you want her to like Pokemon? Is that the deal? I'm a Cradley. How does Cradley move without getting stuck to the floor? Suction cups. I have the feeling my mic probably cut those out. Okay, you are big monkey fella. I'm gonna electroshock you. And punch you. I do wonder if I should take the monkey off of this. Can you guys see the light? The powerful light. Maybe I'll put the monkey up here. There we go, that's better. Monkey hanging off the edge of the camera. I love that. Never knew it was a light. It's voice activated. I bought this light on a whim because I thought it would be funny. Wabble, babble, beep. If it ever reaches the top, you know I'm being too loud. Not really, she's a TikTok head, but I'm okay with whatever she likes. And yeah, fair enough. I'm not going to tell you how to be a parent. However, that TikTok is a one-way trip to being an iPad kid. And did you know that Toy Story 5, that's the plot? Has any of you guys seen the freaking trailer for Toy Story 5? Seriously, the story is toys are being replaced and abandoned because iPads exist. It genuinely looks like an AI trailer. And I hate the music. Seriously, any of you guys that were born in the 90s and you watched Toy Story as you were growing up, and even as an adult you enjoyed Toy Story 3? Toy Story 4 was whatever, but Toy Story 3 was also very good. Now that we're moving into Toy Story 5, please explain to me why they seem to think that an orchestral mix of You've Got a Friend in Me makes any bloody sense. I freaking hate it. It's like you're watching an Avengers movie trailer, but the lyrics over the da 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 da, you got a friend in me, and it's like, fuck, what is this? What is this venom? Get it off of this freaking screen right now. I hate it. It's making my ears bleed. Stream keeps lagging whenever I ask a question or make a funny moment attempt. You are being thwarted. My stream has grabbed you by the neck and is shaking you. Toy Story ended with 3. That's my opinion. You do not need to watch 4. And 5 is going to be just as bad. It's going to be just as bad. It's a cash cow. That's all it is. You got a friend in me. The tagline for a PG alien movie. Toy Story 4's nothing but a drug? Toy Story 4 is a movie that is mostly pointless. Five is all about toys versus gadgets. Yeah, that's what Toy Story 5 is all about. It's all about toys being made redundant because iPads exist. Ooh, hang on. We can open a path down here. Treasure, open the box. Max Elixir. I do love treasure chests. How they got that working in a ROM hack, I do not know. Can these giant spiders leave me alone, please? Third Toy Story was the end, second Toy Story was peak. Hang on. Guys, this Ariados is weak to bug. How is a bug poison weak to bug? What typing is there? Did they make it bug dark? Did they remove the bug typing from Ariados? That would be so funny if they did. What do you mean? Okay, never mind, we die. I would make Bonnie an iPad kid because of how spoiled she is. That's the premise of the show. Is she becomes an iPad kid. Crit. Massive crit. Oh my goodness. You don't even die to that. You resist this. Never mind. This Pokemon fight was easy. Brioche. Yes, please. Please give. I would love to be brioche, please. Brioche would be delicious right about now. Okay then, I guess you had to fight one of those foes. Oh, I didn't freaking heal. I was literally about to press a button and do it. It's fine, you died to one Night Slash anyway. Also, I like how I asked to see if the sub thing would change, and it didn't. So either it's broken, or none of you bastards hit the subscribe button. How dare you? I took one step. I took one step. And then another Dusclops turned up. It's been one step since you looked at me. Did you say unsubscribe? If anyone unsubscribes, it should count as well. Because it's a live subscription counter. That's why I added it. Hang on, I added a freaking bot to stop this from happening on Twitch. Hang on, moderation settings. Where is the blocked words list? Blocked terms and phrases. I'm adding Stream Boot to it. Add. GG! Thank you, bot. You just got the rest of your company freaking destroyed. So long. Okay, we're back. Is it a sexy bot? No, it's not one of the ones that you would enjoy. Where am I? I'm sorry, this game just loves throwing me around. I don't know where the hell I am. How's the endgame going? It's odd. This game's regions have got they're really promising, but the last two have been awful. Because they keep teleporting me around, and I just need them to stop doing that. This should be fine. I also don't understand why is poison super effective against water in this game? It's the only change they've made. There's a 5, didn't even know there was a 4. The trailer for 5 was literally shown off a couple of days ago. It is mental. It looks like an AI movie. Why doesn't Dave's house taste like licorice? I hope not. I hate licorice. Toxic rape and another soul trade. Yeah, Toy Story 5 is only there to, like, make money. It's because Disney Pixar don't know what the hell to do anymore. No one's watching their movies. I'm actually going to double check the live freaking counter because... Is it truly updating live? How frequently does it update? Send feedback. It isn't working. Either that or it is, and I'm stupid. No, it is live. I asked for assistance and just nobody did it. None of you are real. You're all figments of my imagination. Last Disney movie I watched was Frozen. Oh my god, I hate that movie. Isn't Frozen 1 supposed to be, like, actually decent and Frozen 2 is just a waste of time? That's what I've heard, at least. I'd rather turn Elsa into a snow woman and leave her to die than watch the movie. That's funny. What did Elsa do wrong? You just don't like movies with singing in it. Which is ironic, because I really liked movies like Mulan and Hercules when I was younger, and Tarzan. They've all got songs in it. The only thing is that Tarzan doesn't have any singing songs in it. It just has, that one famous dude. I've already forgotten his name. Alright, let's actually heal up this time. Never mind, you need to be revived. Where is my nectar 2, please? Astaroth, eat this nectar and wake up. Smears honey all over his face. Recently found out there was a Mulan 2 and Little Mermaid 2. Yes, there was. I think there's a Little Mermaid 3. I think. But yeah, there's one where Ariel has a daughter. And there's one where you get to see what happened to Mulan after, like, they tried to get her to marry that one dude. Don't forget Lion King, we sang along with all those songs. Exactly. They just don't feel like they've got any soul in them anymore. They don't feel like they've got any soul in them anymore, sorry. I've heard there's 4 Cinderellas. Yes, and if I remember correctly, the second one is actually really good. I think it's the second one. You're a dragon. Ooh, what do I hit you with then? I could just Night Slash you and hope and pray. This will do. Lion King 1.5 was peak. I don't think it was great, but the idea is solid. Of just, let's watch Lion King 1 again, but from the perspective of 2 characters that weren't around much. And I do agree, I think that is funny. The Little Mermaid has a new series on Disney Junior. Really? That I did not know. Lion King is the greatest movie of all time. It's a very good movie. It is, ironically, like a one-to-one copy of Hamlet. Like, the movie Lion King is based off of a William Shakespeare play. Like, the events and the characters reflect one another very, very well. Jeez, how is for alligator still alive? Little Mermaid has like 2 movies, one being a sequel and Ariel had a daughter. See, that's the one I've watched, because Ursula has a sister as well. It's like they wanted to do the movie again. Why does the mouse corrupt everything I love? Money. Hey. Anyone remember Kingdom Hearts 3? Does anyone remember that Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced like 5 years ago? Actually, I've got to check. What's that on top of your camera? How are you showing users playing Pokemon? Oh, I've just got my funny little Pokemon fellas running around. If you're subscribed to the channel, you get your own little Pokemon running around as well. And then we make them fight each other to the death because it's funny. I'm gonna corkscrew this guy. Sorry, I'm just going to quickly do some damage. What's the website called? It is a software that you can buy off of Steam called Stream Avatars. What's if this game is called Pokemon Odyssey? The name is at the bottom of the screen. If you are a fan of Pokemon romhacks and seeing what the Pokemon community can come up with, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, because that's what we do on this channel. We freaking play fun Pokemon fan projects like romhacks and fangames. Also, do not forget that on Friday, we've got Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day is Friday. We will be watching and seeing what's being announced, and I'm almost 100% certain we're going to be seeing Gen 10 on Friday. It's going to happen. Disney fucked over Star Wars. Yes, they did. What was that other thing somebody said? What was it? I saw it. Kingdom Hearts 3 killed my interest in the series. Fair enough. I hear a lot of people would say similarly with Dream Drop Distance. That game was a bit weird. But hang on. Kingdom Hearts 3. When did that come out? Kingdom Hearts 3 came out at the beginning of 2019. When was Kingdom Hearts 4 announced? Kingdom Hearts 4, the announcement is almost 4 years old. Just gonna say, they're taking their sweet ass time. Is that Dark Noir? Yes, it is. That's also Machamp. Did my Pokemon die? I think it did. Yes, it did. Astaroth, you gotta try a little harder, mate. Do I just tent up? No, I don't want to tent. I feel like this isn't repeatable. What's your favourite mainline Pokemon game? Mine is Generation 4, and I'm not talking about the remake, because the Gen 4 remake is kind of arse. Medica 4... I need to go back to heal my Pokemon. Shit! Oh, and with poisoned. Glorious. Oh. How did I miss this? Fair enough. I won't believe the leaks till I see it with my own eyes. The thing is, okay, leaks... I've said this a couple of times, but I'll be very, very blunt on it. Anyone can make a leak. And anyone can become a, reliable leaking source by just guessing and being right once. That's all it takes. So when people are spreading leaks, all they're actually doing is they're trying to get you on board with random bollocks that they themselves made up. So honestly, all of this wind and wave crap, I don't believe it. All of this island-based game, I don't believe it. I'm waiting until Nintendo tells us what it is itself. And what's even better is we now live in a world of AI. So leaks and fake information is abundant. It's everywhere. So honestly, if you ever see a leak, never try and claim that it is truth, because you're just going to make yourself look silly later on. Mine is Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon is very unique, very interesting game. Real nervous about Yokai Watch. Yokai Watch is cool, but it doesn't have any presence in the West. It really doesn't. Like, Digimon is still bigger than that. Anything's better than Pokemon if it's made by Nintendo/Game Freak. Why are you here, then? Star Trek also has a new series, but I don't like it. Thanks, Nick Jr. Star Trek on Nick Jr. Wait, are you on about a stupid cartoon? I never actually believed the Switch 2 was going to be a thing by fans until I saw the console's trailer. Nintendo announced the Switch 2 was going to be a thing like a year before they actually showed it off. So we knew it was coming. Anyway, guys, I need to quickly voice act for a moment. Okay. Oh, hey, Matilda. Well, look who's here. Took you long enough. Yes, somehow we made it. Oh, fucking gut rune. Matilda, am I wrong or is someone missing? Oh, that. Yeah, about that. They exploded. Are those tentacles? Hell yeah, don't say hell yeah in response to that. Ugly suckers popped up as soon as the rest of the crew stepped past this spot. I believe this is the Abyssal One's doing. It's trying to weaken us by splitting up our group. Damn it, there's really no way through? Nothing doing. We slice through a couple and bam, more just squirm up out of nowhere. It's like a whack-a-mole, but slimier. Looks like we gotta sniff out another path if we want to get through here. Keep your eyes peeled, alright? Let's have a look around. Maybe there's some trick to it. Alright, let's go. Are you going to tell me that I can pull one to make another one, like, go down? Oh, it's still poisoned. Suck the med pack. I'm fine with ROMs and fangames. Fair enough, fair enough. Ooh, darkness. Bubbly darkness. Roll around in it. Just roll around in the bubbly darkness. Okay, we need to activate this. Currently absorbing nutrients from white chocolate cookies. Delicious. Oh, do you want to know something absolutely disgusting? Absolutely rancid. I've been following some people on Instagram recently that make Easter eggs, or... Well, no, they don't make them. They buy interesting Easter eggs and show them off. One of them was, like, sticky toffee pudding Easter egg, where you crack it open and it's got a freaking cake inside. And I was like, that's fire. What else I found? In fact, let me Google it. I'm going to Google it. I need to show you guys. Is this it? No, that's not it. Here it is. Domino's garlic and herb Easter egg branded so wrong it's right. Why? What happened to humanity? What human decided this was okay? Who, in their bright mind? Do you know what this is? This is a white chocolate egg with garlic and herb mixed into it. And it even comes with a dip. Oh god, no. Who in their right mind wants this? It's so dumb. I love it though. It's such an idea. Maybe they want to make a curry with it. You could put that in a curry and it would probably do well. You resist everything that you are. Okay, this freaking Absol is stupid because it used a move that we resist. We're immune to. Okay, where are we going? We're going this way. What's down here in this bubbly goo? Can I click on these? Oh, it's a battle. Tentacle foe appeared. It has. Why does it have eyes and a mouth? What? What's this music? Dun dun dun, you touched the tentacle. You stupid bitch. Okay then. I regret pressing that button. Hate, let me tell you how much I hate you. Well, because I introduced you to the, Demon Rage. Oh no, we're being hit by the blue and pink. Okay, we resist. Good. I now have a new favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Tentacle. He's my favorite. Just a bizarre Pokemon. Catch it. You can't catch foe Pokemon. Dave missed this, but in Japan, Pokemon version Red, Blue, Green will turn 30 this week. Space Dragon, that's why this is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. This Friday is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. We already know. This thing needs to stop critting. Oh, do we just lose? Was clicking on a tentacle just a bad move? Take when you tentacles as an avatar? It is technically a Pokemon, isn't it? Can I leave? No? Okay. Apparently I just can't hurt this thing. I was also making an I have no mouth but I must scream reference. I see. It's close combat. But I think we died of Demon Rage anyway. Do you remember the DOS game Day of the Tentacle? I am aware of it, definitely. I never played it myself, though. Jeez, it just does nothing. Why is this so tanky? Yeah, DOS was a little bit before my time. Not by much, but, like, it was falling off, like, in the year I was born, so... I'm pretty sure 2 years after I was born, freaking the N64 came out. This is the angriest tentacle known to men. And I have a sneaky suspicion this will probably be stronger than the last boss. Just do something. Just take it out. Defeat it. Oh no, I don't think they're eyes. I think they're supposed to be the little suckers, the little suction cups. Also, Chief Whack taking like hits like a freaking champ. Bro is taking hits. He doesn't survive this, but damn. I actually now and then still make a DOS virtual machine to play games like that. Is that where Space Quest and King's Quest first came from? I feel like it is. Okay, I can power gem you. But I don't... We resist it? Okay, light bulb kind of hype, actually. Damn! All we had to do was turn on the light. I dropped my controller. What's your favourite gen 1 to 9? My favourite gen is gen 4. Oh, my freaking controller disconnected, because of course it did. Okay, never mind. That's MGBA as a problem. We save, we quit, we reboot, and then I have controller powers again. Also, that was one hell of a tentacle. And I don't say that lightly. I don't say that very often either. Pokemon turning 30s, like saying 2016 was 10 years ago, a depressing reality check. Very much so. All I'll say is don't look up the date of when Shrek 1 aired. Don't think hard on how old Shrek 1 was. Currently is, sorry. Okay, so, hang on, does it... There's eyeballs everywhere. Did it want me to fight 4 tentacles? We get it, I'm old. Hello, exciting Spade. I haven't seen you in a little bit, bro. Come on, damn tentacles, stop regrowing. You're worse than internet trolls. The internet exists in this game? Ban one and another pops up. Bro's a streamer. Don't buy Fire Red on Switch. Buy a Battle Network collection instead. I'll do neither, probably. So what is it? Does this game just want me to fight these tentacles now, then? Because if so, that's kind of mean. Hello, Anime Emirates. Welcome. Hello, Air. Good morning to this new week. New week indeed. Lovely to see you, Air. I think I want... Did I not have leftovers sitting around? Who's holding leftovers right now? I need to go back to town and get my freaking items back out, because I've clearly done this wrong. Whee! I love the fact that I could just walk back to town, even from the enemy base. Like, yo, I'm back, baby. Move items. Who's holding it? Ah, you're all holding items. To be fair, you can have Dragon Fang. You can have the ice. You've got the boots. You've got leftovers. Bag, that's the button. You've got Shell Bell. And you've got Bright Powder. This'll be fine. I just set the 7 Cs, although I low-key would like to just buy it because the only random sale is due to the inability to buy it on a new hardware. What? Domino's plus Oreo cookie plus pizza equals weird, yes. I did that way back, what I learned from Watch Mojo. Chocolate pizzas are not actually that rare. We have a shop here called Iceland that sells exclusively frozen goods, and they do chocolate pizzas. Right, I'm giving the leftovers to Lightbulb. I think this is going to be very important for him. And Shell Bell, I'm going to give to Ghost Rider. I love romhacks. Like, what do you mean I can play Pokemon where all of them are anime women? Yes, you can, Vaporeon. However, you cannot stream that one because Twitch and YouTube aren't fond of it. Do I really not have scope lens on anyone? I don't. How is that not on Astaroth? That means every one of his moves crit now. I don't want to give anyone Life Orb. Metal Coat won't work. Ooh, hello. Okay, this will be fine. There's only 30 days in April. There's only 28 in friggin' February. Though, to be fair, if you look at your calendar, February lines up perfectly on it. The 28 days of February looks so good on a calendar right now. Galar Man, if you ever get a chance, try Pokerogue or Pokemon Close Combat. Pokemon Close Combat I've never heard of. Pokerogue is a game that I need to return to. I have played it before, but we haven't played it in a while. I'm talking like 3 years ago. Hello, Sanjay. What version is this? Bruv. This game's called Pokemon Odyssey. I hide the name down at the bottom now. To be fair, I don't think you guys can see it very well. Do I make this simpler? Do I do this? I don't know. I don't think that helps either. Now it's tiny. How about I do that? Oh. So I just snap my neck. Oh, that felt good. Damn. Damn. Pokemon Close Combat is a 2D arcade fighter. I have heard of it. I have heard of it. I see. Oi, bruv, moo in it. Hey, I'm the British one here. I'm the British one here. Yo, Zaki, welcome, man. What am I doing? Oh, I remember now. I remember now. Fight the tentacle. See, I don't know if the fighting game really counts for me to be able to play it on stream. But, like, I would like to play as many Pokemon games as I can. That's kind of the point. I know we play a lot of romhacks and fan games, but if I had the opportunity to play, Why did it hit so hard? Oh my god. Lightbulb is bringing the light to the darkness. But yeah, I know we play mostly romhacks and fan games, but if we have an opportunity to play Gen 10, I will do it. I want to play Gen 10 on the channel. Why is the sprite due to Pokédex for verses recorded from Platinum? What? Pokemon Rumble? What about Sonic Rumble? Okay, Zaki, I don't know what you want to say, but if it's going to get you banned, maybe you don't say it. I'm glad you're happy, though. Also, that technical was not a problem. The other one was a problem, but this one, no. Alright then, if physical violence doesn't work, I guess it's time to switch to psychological warfare. Stupid tentacles, you... Wow, why would you say that? Bro's fat-shaming the tentacles. Huh? Well, that was easy. Hey, you guys, the tentacles are gone, we can move on. What about Pokewild? What is Pokewild? That sounds weird. No. Pokewild. Pokewilds. Open world survival Pokemon game. Alright, this website's crap. Oh, it looks so weird. That looks so weird. I mean, sure, I'll play it. What's the point? You know what? I'll add that to my list. Wherever my list is right now. My list is kind of all over the place. We've got 2 evolutions. We need more for Fortnite Battle Royale. For Fortnite Battle Royale. Do you know, they added Marvel Rivals characters to Fortnite, and I find that so weird. Air, the sprites are at the top of the screen. You should be able to see them. They're all running around. I'm going to add that to the list. Pokewilds. That looks interesting. I'm always interested to see what games we could play. Did you stop wearing diapers since your baby ass didn't verify? What's the... I don't verify to anything. What, they want me to give my freaking ID to Discord? That sounds a little stupid if you ask me. Do you know, I love the fact that Discord said, oh, don't worry, there's going to be an algorithm that lets us determine your age without actually requiring you to upload your ID or looking at your face. And I'm like, right, how are you going to do that then? Are you going to see how many not safe for work servers everybody's on? Is that what you're going to use to determine it? It's like, okay, that's weird. Have you played Pokemon Quetzal? I have not. Oh, we got the eyeballs everywhere again. Did I heal? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes. I heard they want to age verify your PC, so I came up with this joke when I heard that. That sounds dumb. Oh, wait. We're slip and sliding on black goo now. Oh, what next? Giant piles of bubblegum? This dude should just be a Pokemon himself. Oh, I see them now. They're blocked out by your channel name, profile, view account, and likes. It shouldn't be. I can see it. Ooh, Cray Shout is big here. Soul Trade, no. Can I punch you? I can punch you. You know what? Just punch the slug. Fair enough, Zaki. Dave, I'm muting you for a second. Thanks. Also, how could they age verify somebody's PC? Are they going to do the same thing to PlayStations? Normally it's the other way around. If you want to age verify anything, you just put well, not even age verify, but you just put parental controls on stuff. Like, surely. Gonna be in an elevator. Fair enough, enjoy the ride. What is your time? It's 1:15. How come we didn't get a Paldean Meowth? You've got 3 Meowths to choose from, you greedy git. I keep forgetting Porzerker is not Persian. Perzerker, not Porzerker. But yeah, Perzerker is not freaking Persian. Because you have Alolan Persian and Persian, but then Galarian Meowth evolves into something completely new. Okay, Phantom Force. I have nightmares from parental controls my parents used as a kid. Darkness Fist! Is that just not Shadow Punch? But, wait, it hit both of us! And killed Medicham. Sure. 816 in Florida. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. See, thing is, even though I can't stream as long this week, I know that if I just start stream earlier, that doesn't actually help anyone. Because I'll start earlier, and then you guys will, like, not even be here. No one turns up until, like, enough time has passed. Oh, I just thought that wasn't even a hole. There's a pretty lady here staring at me. Okay. Good luck, I suppose. I want a wooden Berserker. A grass-type Berserker. It's not really a Berserker anymore, is it? Stare back. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, I don't really want to fight that guy. He just did loads of damage to me. Whee! Where the hell am I? Ooh, treasure! The Medica 5. I do need to heal, actually. That's a good point. Step back. Medica 2 restores 80 HP. That's fine. Blunk. She's blind. She's not staring. Yeah. Fully restores. Removes status. Oh, Medica 5's even better. Maybe she has a hospital kink. What are you guys on about now? Leave the poor lady alone. Wait, there's nothing here. Okay. Thanks for that random slippy slide. I don't like the way the eyes stare. I do like it. I think it's very well done. The appearance of this stratum looks good. I just really don't like the teleporting gates. Like, the porcelain forest and this area is really confusing to navigate. And I'm not a fan of that. Electroshock. You can power up Punch or Honchkrow. We both have Lightning Rod. Brandon's being stripped by her eyes. From the blind girl. I find the eyes very clever, but it's unsettling in a good way. Yeah, it's well done. I like what they've done. Okay, we throw Rockstein instead. Who's worse, Mineta from My Hero Academia or that obsessed girl from Comi Can't Communicate? I haven't seen Comi Can't Communicate. However, I'm not a fan of Mineta anyway. Do you know what my problem with Mineta is? Mineta is a sleazeball. He's a sleaze bag. But the dude is, like, 15. You know? It's just weird. It's just like, come on, bro. You are a problem. I can't electroshock you, so I'll just hit you with Psychic. Yeah, Mineta is terrible. He's not good. Swampert with flip turn's an interesting idea. Minetta and Midnight pairing, no thank you. I gave up with My Hero Academia anyway. I know that the last 2 seasons of My Hero Academia are actually really solid, but I'm not going to watch 4 seasons of crap to get there. Craze shouts. And just keep power up punching stuff. Now we're gonna soul trade now. The fanbase made me want to stay away. It's not even the fanbase. Like, it got really popular really quickly, and that's cool. But My Hero Academia is just a show that repeatedly forgets to change the status quo. Things happen to characters, and they sort of just don't grow. It's really annoying. The newest season's good. I skipped to the latest one since the rest isn't worth watching. The one before it is apparently good as well. I think it's season 5, 6, and 7 are worth watching. But basically everything from season 1 is fine. Season 2 is good. Season 3 and 4 are terrible. And then the rest of it's pretty, actually kind of peak, from what I've heard. Actually, that's a lie. The ending isn't fantastic either. It's anything that involves Endeavor after season 5 is apparently really bloody good. But I'm not watching a show just to watch one arc, you know? Mr. Ken, basically you need to sort out your freaking search history. That's what you need to do. I really need to resub to Hulu so I can watch the new season of Bleach. When is the rest of it out? I believe the ending of the 1,000-Year Blood War is later this year, isn't it? One moment, I'm just going to quickly Google it. 1,000-Year Blood War, Season 4, when do you come out? Ah, there's no date for it, it just says this year. That's all good. Looking forward to that. It's on TikTok. That doesn't make it good. Never really liked Deku either. He was a wimp for 3 to 5 seasons. Liked Bakugo, Shoto, Darby, Toga, and stuff. The villains aren't bad, but that's not the point, though. When all of the heroes are just really unlikable, that's a problem. Apparently Bakugo gets better, but not that much better. He's, tolerable by the end. Yeah, I've also heard that Solo Leveling's anime drops off a cliff after, season 2 or something. People love the first season, and then it just sort of just goes... Because my girlfriend watched the first season of Solo Leveling and didn't get it. She was like, I don't understand why people like this. I was like, fair enough. I don't see how Endeavor's a hero. He acts like a villain. That is kind of the point. So the thing about Endeavor is he is a hero that's lost in the source, quite literally. And there's an arc in season 5 all about him. Basically, coming to terms with the things that he's done, and the family that he's ruined. That is apparently the arc. That is, the best arc in My Hero Academia, is Endeavor trying to fix his family. It's called an anti-hero. No, not really. Sort of. He's become obsessed with All Might to the point of no return. Yeah, that's him as a character. That's kind of the point. Because the other thing is that Hero Academia, the entire story is all about All Might. Deku's not really the main character until the end. In fact, Deku's not really the main character. All Might is. Then Endeavor is. And then it goes to Deku. Endeavor's my favorite version of Vegeta. I think they've got enough going for one another that it's not really a fair comparison. Never like Deku. We've seen more stuff about Bakugo and Shoto than Deku. Well, Shoto is all about the Endeavor family arc, which is why he's quite a compelling character as well. I didn't like Todoroki to begin with, because he just seemed like a freaking Sasuke shoo-in for a little bit. And then I kind of grew to like him afterwards because I sort of understood it. I was like, oh, I see what they're doing with his character. It makes sense. Ooh, another 10. Bakugo's growth is good, yes. He's still insufferable, but yeah, his growth is not terrible. They do kind of redeem him a bit. High-rise invasion. Why does that sound like that freaking 21 Jump Street show? Isn't it the one about aliens invading a high-rise? What I'm freaking waiting for is Dandanan. I need that to come back. That shit's awesome. Hello, Mr. Rand. Welcome to stream. In the later season, his growth is god tier. I mean, yes, but the thing is he is still an insufferable character. He just becomes slightly less insufferable. Like, it's so hard to redeem a character that's just such a problem. From episode 1, Bakugo's a problem. He eventually has character development, and it kind of helps him. But can we not say that it's too little too late? He's still such a dick. That's what I liked about him. That's what I hated about him. Every time he was on screen, I was just like, I don't like this guy. He's so annoying. The thing is, that's why I fell off of My Hero Academia so quickly, is because the main character is a bitch that never grows, and when he does, he forgets about it the following season. Literally, every single time something happens and Deku has character development, one arc later, he's a whiny bitch again. He just repeatedly has the same arc over and over again. I'm just like, I hate Deku, he's such a bad main character. And then he's got, like, screaming, stupid Bakugo next to him the whole time. And I'm just like, okay, can this guy shut up, please? Seriously, stop talking. And then, the love interest is purely a love interest. She's just there. She's just there. And then everyone else kind of just falls in line, you know, like, they sort of are just a villain and hero of the week. And you're kind of just like, okay, fair enough. There are some great characters in there, but the moment All Might retired, I stopped watching. I watched it because I liked All Might. I thought he was so cool. And then I was just like, eh. Once he was gone, I was just like, well, the one thing keeping me watching this show just freaking left, so, I'm out. Check out 100 Girlfriends. I've heard about that. Mysterious Girlfriend X. I've not heard about that. Whole class was exiled to another world where they're on top of a high-rise building and can only move between the roofs and some floors. With guys with masks chasing them. That sounds weird. As someone who doesn't know anything about the subject, isn't that just anime? Not really. I think, just by watching Frieren recently, a lot of anime tropes are completely thrown out the window. It really does. I've really enjoyed Frieren lately. That's such a good show. And the best bit is, people who are used to My Hero Academia, they're used to Jujutsu Kaisen, they watch all of these high ante shows that are constantly freaking bollocks to the wall, arse to the ceiling, freaking foot through a window, like all of these shows that are just mental. You watch Frieren, And it is 15 episodes of very little going on. But it's so deliberately slow because it does everything in its power to show you the importance of the passage of time. And so I've just been sitting there watching it, and I'm just like, they kind of just hung out in a village and solved this one dude's problem for a whole episode, and it wasn't even that major. And I enjoyed it because it felt believable. It felt like a group of people that were actually doing things that a real group of people would do. And the entire time you've got Frieren there, who's ridiculously powerful, but very rarely shows it. You can tell she is, but she doesn't do much with it. She's not like Saitama, of whom wants to use his power to get some excitement out of it. He's literally just Frieren's kind of just there, telling the others what she thinks about the scenario, but doesn't act. She lets the others do it and lets them make their own mistakes. But yeah, just interesting. It's a very, very interestingly different show. I just found out that I'm working today. I wasn't scheduled to work till Tuesday. Why didn't you say no? I say no. Have you watched Darwin's Game? I have not. Talking about Frieren, I was a moment ago. I also, of course, I'm still missing 2 Jujutsu Kaisen books from behind me. Still missing these 2 books from here, but I've started reading Chainsaw Man. Do you like Frieren? It's a great show. It's fantastic, actually. I think it's one of the best animes I've seen. It's really well done. Anyway, Brody, what are you doing here? Ahoy there, little spark. They stuck me on lookout duty while we waited for you. We cobbled together a wee camp over yonder, getting ready for the final scrap. Go on in. They'll do a better job explaining the whole mess. I'll do it myself, but let's just say I ain't exactly silver-tongued, eh? Yes, you are. Right then, lass, follow me lead. No. There's clearly a shortcut over here. No, not this way. I have to meet with the others, but where's the shortcut? Whee! Here we go. I don't know why, but I didn't enjoy Chainsaw Man. It didn't make sense to me. It doesn't make much sense, but I think that's kind of the point. I'm a big fan of Dan to Dan just because it's nonsense. You never know what's going to happen next. Like, the latest fight is against literally Godzilla, and you're just like, well, isn't this a show about aliens and ghosts? When did Godzilla get involved? The whole plot of it is just to touch boobs. True. It's very sincere in what it is. Could you add Frieren as an avatar? No, I'm afraid not. Our avatar's a Pokemon. Unless it appears in a Pokemon game, I'm not adding it. But yes, also Crazy Dames. Thanks for coming back to Twitch, but are you going to be around on Friday for Pokemon Day? Big announcements on Friday. Looking forward to seeing that. Good, everyone's here. We can begin. I'm glad to see you all made it despite everything we've been through. I made it despite your directions. This place will serve as our command post. We'll launch our assault on the Abyssal Palace from here. Our mission is clear. We stop the Abyssals and bring Amy and Kit back to safety. We only get one shot at this, so let's make it count. Manu, on that note, there are a few things you're not aware of. I am a man. Visuals and Abyssal? Oh, that too. How? That bastard. I swear I'll tear him apart with my own hands. No one could have known. None of us realized the guild was just a tool Visual used to carry out his twisted plans. And if I teleport back there, the guild is still completely fine. And I understand your anger, Rocky, but if you rush in alone, you won't stand a chance against the Abyssals. And let's not forget, Ramon and Darius have been taken hostage as well. That only makes things even more complicated. Tactics ain't really my thing, so I'll leave the brain work to you a lot. But I'm guessing you already cooked up some sort of plan, right? Of course, who do you think I am? Even if the number of lives at stake has grown, our mission hasn't changed. No matter what stands in our way, we will stop the Abyssals. And for that, Nix and Ethan must reach Vizsla. They carry a power unlike anything we've seen. A power strong enough to destroy them. A lot rides on us. Transformation. Well, butter my biscuits, you already got new powers. Sick! What if his new form's called? Super Eater and Super Abyssal or something? Come on, spill it, what kind of crazy stuff can you pull off now? We play a game called Pokémon. That's what we do. I'm still, like, holding this game by the shoulders and I'm shaking it, like, please do something Pokemon related in the story. I've got this ancient artifact called Abyssal Shard. It's supposed to grant wishes, but only if you give it a whole lot of life energy in return. And I'm the one who can provide that energy. Thanks to this medallion, Yggdrasil can share her power with me. It's like an off and on switch. This is to go even further beyond. Yo, Air, thanks so much for coming in, dude. Have a lovely day. I've also watched Delicious in Dungeon. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm aware of it. I might be not quite sure just yet. Hey, Friday's still like 5 days away. Don't worry about it, mate. That said, we still don't know the limits of the Abyssal Shard, or how much energy is needed for each wish, or whether or not the Abyssals can use it. I know the information we've given you is still pretty vague, but at least we've got something our enemies don't. Well said, Ethan. Let's try to stay positive. I'll leave the rest to you, Manu. Very well. We'll be splitting into 2 groups. The first will be made up of Nyx, Ethan, and Olympia. The second group will consist of the captains, except for Rocky and Gutrune. I know her name's probably Gutrune, but I'm calling her Gutrune, who'll accompany the first team. Rocky might be the key to bringing Kit back to her senses, and Gutrune will be there to support Ethan. Meta Horizon, why are you trying to update my computer? No. Freaking stupid Facebook bollocks. With medical care in case anything happens. Rennek, Enat, and Brody will stay here at the base. If things go south, we'll need someone who can make it back to the surface. And that's it. We'll launch the assault as soon as you're ready. We will launch the assault as soon as you're ready. Never mind, where'd that come from? Everyone's talking about anime in chat now. And that is funny. Oh, I can heal here. Yeah. Do you know what if I slap on a... hang on, that's not even right. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to come here. What if I do something sneaky? I really just want to... I want to add a poll that basically just reminds people to hit the subscribe button so I don't have to say it all the time. And then I thought to myself, the question is just, are you subscribed? Yes, no, fuck off, you asshole. I was like, I can't write that. YouTube would hate me. There you go. You got to be cheeky. I'm unsub and resub because Dave told me to subscribe. Exactly. I don't even need to add a third option, actually. Here you go. This is like the least sincere poll I could make. I've literally only done it. Because subscribe. I want to see that subscriber number change. And the thing is no one's done it, so I can't see if it's working or not. I need to know if it's working. Oh well. I never subscribed. How dare you? Where's the bread option? You love bread right now. No, I still need to talk to someone, that's fine. I just want to know, if I do that, can I have chat back, please? There we go. Dave's been ignoring our cries. What are you crying about? You guys all started talking about anime, so I started playing the game. Have you seen our opinions on Delicious or Dungeon, or have you been ignoring our cries? Actually, yeah, I've been ignoring you. Believe it or not, I was in the middle of a cutscene. It works, I just unsubscribed. For goodness shit, why? Make that number go back to a 4. This number right here, make it turn into a 4. Alright, eventually. Eventually it will change. Nix, are you ready? Sure. Warning, once the assault on Universal Palace begins, you won't be able to leave until the mission is complete. Additionally, the use of Ariandium Thread will be disabled. Okay, hang on. Can I change my Pokemon now? I think this is the point where we can bring back any Pokemon we want. So I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. Is we go back and we actually set up our proper full team this time. So, who do we want on the team? Who are we bringing us? Who are we bringing with us to the finale? Because if I go here, I can drop all of these guys off. I am going to grab just... hang on, we need to see what typing this is. It's Bug Dark. The fact that it lost poison is very dumb. I'm just going to stick a Redos there for now. So if I go here... So, of all the Pokemon we're looking at right now, who are we bringing with us to the finale? These are all the Pokemon that we've been running. Bring back the Frostlass. I could. I absolutely could. But we also need to make sure we're making a team. Gardevoir and Frostlass. So, I will admit, I want these two. I want the Gardevoir, and I want the Minun, because they are very good together. These are the Pokemon that never really made it. Have we figured out why or how the Greek pantheons are related to Yggdrasil yet? I genuinely have not seen anything. Bring your A game. I won't lie, this guy's part of the A game. Mr. Beast. I think Twat was really good as well. I'm just checking, like, what we running. I could bring Frostlass. Oh no, Bieber's insane, actually. Hang on. This dude's mental. Miss Majors was okay. Marky was okay. Astaroth dies in, like, 1 hit. Did you say you'd bring back Frostlass? Only if I think it's wise. I think Twat is very good. It's one of my favourites, to be honest. So looking at what we have, we've got Psychic Ether. We've got Electric Ether. Steel. Dragon Electric. And then Electric Flying. We don't need Twat. We've got too much Electric on the team. Fun fact, Dave, Aphrodite is born from the cut-off testicles of Uranus. You know what? I never considered that. Ice is what you're missing. Ice Ghost isn't a bad shout, so maybe we do bring Frostlass. And then, like, Captain Mag isn't bad. Could bring the Flygon. Dragon Ground isn't a bad shout either. But the only problem is Dragon Ground doesn't work with his team. Are you part Dragon? No, you're Electric Psychic. Okay. You're fighting, aren't you? You're still fighting. We could need a ground type. Yeah, but I don't... Ground doesn't really work in this team. Wishcash is good, actually. Dude's got Water Absorb. You're a ghost. Part of me kinda wants to replace Frostlass with this guy. But then that's physical. You're physical, aren't you? Water Absorb is very good. Yeah, you're physical. So this guy is insane. He's really solid. I don't think Frostlass is actually going to be very useful. It is just a Frostlass. I think Sleipnir fits the bill better. Because, like, do I actually need a ghost? Are you Poison Dark? Yes. Pure Fighting, Ghost Ether. I don't think I need Ether. Electric Psychic, Poison Fighting. This dude's arse, by the way. Was Frostlass helpful in the preview? Yes, in the middle section of the game it was. Frostlass was very helpful. You know what, actually? I think Miss Magius works a bit better than Sleipnir. Just because of how the team is doing. And I kind of want to take Ampharos, but we don't need either of its types. Chief Whack is a bit crap. I think we just bring Wild Sausage. Captain Mag is a little wasted in this team. So we have Dark Ground, Ghost Fire, Electric Dragon, Steel, Electric Ether, and Ether Psychic. Maybe we don't need you. Maybe we don't run the Minun. Minun is really good. For a second I thought you were Failboat. Yo. Hey dude, I'm happy to be mistaken for a freaking bigger streamer. That is not a problem for me. We really didn't mix our team up much, did we? Run the Ice. I think we're gonna need something that can check a dragon. Did I bring Fire? I did. I'll bring the Frostlass. Who's Failboat? He's another, like, pretty big streamer, to be fair. I don't see much on Failboat these days, to be fair, actually. We need a Riodos. No, we don't. A Riodos is freaking Bug Dark. If it was Poison Dark, that would be great. So Sleipnir it is? No, so the thing about Sleipnir is it's fire and ice, which means it's quad weak to ground. No, it's not. It's quad weak to rock, which is not something we want to bring with us. We want to try and avoid any quad weaknesses. So there's no quad weakness here, because Ether has no weaknesses. There's no way to have a quad weakness against Steel. Electric Dragon has no quad weakness. Ghost Fire doesn't either. Dark Ground doesn't either. Ice Ghost, I think, does. No, it doesn't. So we're pretty good. Is Rock that common? It's common enough. Because you'll run into a Pokemon that just knows Stone Edge. Like, for no reason. For example, my Ampharos in this game is Psychic Electric, and Bro knows Power Gem. Item up the team, exactly. And you know what? I need to go get the items. Thank you for reminding me, Tony. Your team is more of a special attacking team. It is. Oh no, don't take. I keep forgetting take and bag are two different things. Like, I would like to have brought Minun with us, but then that means dropping Bieber, and I think Bieber's just better. Rock type moves are arse. I don't really agree. I think Rock is a very solid type. Rock checks Ice, Bug, Fire, and Flying. And there's a Bug, Flying is very common. Fire is a Pokemon type that this team can't really check without it. I mean, to be fair, I chuck out Bieber and just don't die. Fire is actually our biggest weakness. I'm sorry, Frostlass. I'm sorry, Frostlass. I really wish I could use you. I really wish I could use you, but we can't. We're actually not going to get Frostlass involved in this. Our team is really weak to fire, I've just clicked. So we need to bring something that can completely check fire types. And that answer is Sleipnir. Oops. We had nothing we could chuck out to deal with fire types other than Bieber. Sleipnir just turns around and says, "Oh, hello, Flashfire." Coverage of rock is large, but the low power and accuracy makes it mostly unusable. The other thing is this game is mostly double battles, which means rock slide is really strong in this game. Does Claydol have signature moves? No, it has new moves. It has new signature moves. It has mask moves, which is really good. It's also got Intimidate for some reason, and arms. I don't know who gave it arms, but it has arms. Serene Grace on this guy is great because it just means... Look at this. It knows Power Gem. This is what I'm on about. Like, Rock is such solid coverage and is on so many random Pokemon. And look at that, 100 accuracy. With a chance of raising your own defense. Like, that's great. It's really good. I think we'll be okay. Right, so what's the current level cap? Because the highest level on the team is 75, and we'll see. They buff Power Gem, looks like it. Power Gem is on a lot of special attackers in this game. Right, so what is the level cap, please? Oh. It didn't argue with me. 74. Oh, that's fine. That only lost one level then. Oh, level cap is 75. So we just want to check what other moves. Isn't Power Gem Vespiqueen's signature move? No. Vespiqueen's signature moves are order moves. I still find it hilarious that they removed freaking heal order. Like, why? Right, any new order moves? Nope. You remain unchanged. Mr. Beast. Any new masks? Not the Volt Mask. Wow, gain nothing either. Do you have a better dragon move? Sonic Raid. Thunder Punch, Dragon Claw, Volt Switch, Outrage. I prefer Akashic freaking Blast. Spaghetti. We have too many Pokemon called Spaghetti. This is fine. No one's learning anything new. Huh. Aqua Jet. There's Rock Slide. Whip Ripper? Hold up. What's this? The user violently whirls its vines to lash the flow, which can cause paralysis. But I have Earthquake. I mean, to be fair, this team doesn't really work very well into Earthquake. I'm going to Dragon Dance Whip Ripper. That's funny. Also, did you see Rock Slide in there? Okay, Sleipnir. Did I not teach you Blaze Kick already? You have Flare Blitz, that's why. I might get rid of Flare Blitz. I think Blaze Kick's better. I just don't want to nuke myself, you know? Poison Jab is a funny move. Like, it's got such good moves for no reason. I'm a head out, everyone. Gonna wake up early for prom dance practice. Fair enough, dude. Enjoy prom when that comes around. But thank you so much for coming by. Right, I think we're set. I crit with Burn Charge seems good. Yeah, Blaze Kick is actually a great move. Okay. What am I doing? Let's go to the Pokemon first. So who should have leftovers? I usually give it to Mud Sausage because he's really tanky. Shell Bell. So you got Dragon Fang. I'm going to give Shell Bell to Mr. Beast because he's another tanky fella. Sleipnir, how fast are you? 213. I'm pretty... Jeez, 277? Okay, I need to do EV checker first. Electrify is currently holding a dragon boosting item because it's only AoE move. It's only spread move. It's a dragon move, so boosting the power of that is actually really solid. So is everyone's EVs good? Yeah, yours are fine. Does it just kick me out of the bag if I say no? Okay. You're fine. You're fine. You should be set. It's Sleipnir who I don't think's set. No, it's not. Okay. So attack, speed, and an itty bit in HP. And then Wish Caches probably isn't set, which is kind of funny considering how tanky Vidooed is. Yeah, they're not set. Yeah, he's so tanky. I'm just gonna do that. Lol. 331 health. Damn. And this guy's definitely fast. I'm just going to double check and make sure he's set, though. There's no way you're this fast without it. Yeah, okay, thought so. Okay, with that knowledge... I almost feel like if I give this dude boots, he's going to be insanely quick. Bright Powder on you. Scope Lens is crit. You can have a Never Melt Ice, why not? I never use the EV checker. It's very useful. Because you can just destroy everything. 260... 277. Why is Miss Magius this fast? It's funny. Oh, your nature's rubbish. It's not terrible, but it is kind of bad. We can solve that. This way. And then take me to the Aqua Resort? No, it's not the Aqua Resort, it's Varley. I've only brute forced it with Firo. It's not a bad shout. Firo is very good in this game. Wait, is it not Varley? Oh, I'm wrong. Is it Charon? Oh. No, I've been here. Yeah. This is the nature changer. Okay, so... we need to boost its speed, but not drop its attack. So it's not timid, it's jolly, I think. Yes, jolly. I would like a jolly freaking horse, please. Shellbell Bravebird is very good. Actually, that's a very good shout. Okay, so 260. That basically gave it 20 points in attack, which is very useful. You don't have a nature. You're slow as shit. I might give this guy... a nature that hurts its special attack? Maybe I'll just make it modest. Or I make it jolly as well. This might seem weird. I'm going to make this guy jolly as well, purely because it's a dragon dancer. I don't know if this is actually that useful, but it just means that if we do pop a dragon dance, it will actually work. Forgot he had D-Dance. That's why I was doing it. Yeah. Oh, we were checking the rest of them. Bieber should be adamant, which is good. Timid on you to boost speed. Yeah, that's fine. You are adamant as well, which I find very silly. Again, another rock move. I always find it odd that this guy goes, like, second almost all the time, even though his speed isn't that good. And you are weirdly bold. Got a broken defense stat. Okay, this is fine. Does Electrify have D-Dance? No. It has Limit Break. So it's basically the same thing, but horrible. It raises its accuracy, attack, special attack, and speed, and then literally eats its defense stats. So it becomes really powerful, but dies in one hit. So we Limit Break when it's clever to, which is not often. It's very rare that Limit Breaking is actually wise. Don't ever think a day if you're going to rep the E4, just don't forget items. I don't even think it's not really the Elite Four, but it's like this game's version of it. I'm sure we're about to have a big story dump. Also, how do I get level 2 shop? Hang on. Because I've not bothered doing this. Bring 5 red flowers and 3 emeralds to Rika. Where is she? Who is Rika and where is she? You. Ting, ting, ting. Done. The shop has been upgraded. Cool. It's kind of very annoying that that's how you upgrade the shop. I need 7 yellow flowers, 4 topaz. Do I have those? Gathering and mining points in the second stratum. Work today's really busy. Do not perish. You must survive. On 5 yellow flowers and 30 topaz. Right, second stratum, we just need to find yellow flowers. Which, I actually don't know where they are. There's like a section. Here we go. That actually wasn't that bad. Hang on, is this definitely it? Citrus berry, yellow flower. Okay. I've shaken 5 times until I... Okay, that's fine, we got it. I mean, I might as well burn my time here. It's really weird. Berries don't do anything in this game. Like, this is a Pokemon game that doesn't use berries. It's odd. Oh, I'm all out of juice. Also, I'm just gonna lower my camera a little bit. There we go. Ooh. Monkey. I just want to lower it so you can actually see me. Trappage! I'm sorry, but I am much higher level than you, you little fella. I wonder how many times she actually can upgrade the shop. Because I'm just not bothered doing this. Done. The shop has been upgraded. Next is a big one. 6 blue, 6 purple, 3 sapphire, 3 dolomite. Blue, purple, sapphire, dolomite. Well, I've got dolomite. Do we still have battle royales left from last week? Yes. I just don't have it on screen. I just couldn't really find a place to put it. We also technically have one more. The battle royales are going to probably be more based on... In fact, I could put it up here and make it smaller. Is that it? Yeah. But yeah, the battle royales, today specifically, might be a little harder to do just because, well, this week specifically, sorry. Because we've got some weird stream schedule going on. It's just going to be a bit odd. So what was it? Blue, we have 7. Red, we have 15. What was it? Dolomite, we have 10. Sapphires, I don't have any. Was it blue flowers and red flowers, she said? Purple flowers, I don't think I have any of them. Purple flowers. No, I got none. So sapphires and purple flowers. Which is the 3rd and 4th. Oh, where's the breaking place in this area? Is it here? Gathering point. Raspberry, leperberry, lumberry, citrusberry, blue flowers. Nope, I need purple flowers. Unless that's all there is. If I can't find it quickly, I'm not going to bother. Was all the chests just shut? I know I've done these chests, but they're just shut again. Have you ever used an Oricorio? I have in other games, just not this one. Let's go to the next stratum then. So 4th. I don't know where the gathering points are in this place. Mining point. Star piece, big pearl, linkstone, blue shard, dolomite. That's not what I want. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not bothering with this. That's a Venomoth. Why does Venomoth's head look so small? This popped up on my homepage. Howdy everyone, we watching a ROM? Indeed we are. And by watching I mean I'm playing it. Yes, the game is called Pokémon Odyssey. Yeah. What else is on here? 120 HP, that's the best we're going to do. Dave, take my money! Yo, thank you so much, Joa. I will bump up the Battle Royale count, even though you just can't see it, can you? Also, are you going to make me spin the wheel before this? Are you really going to make me spin my wheel now? I don't even know where it is. There it is, I found it. Spin the wheel. We get donations, we spin the wheel. That's how this world works. If you give me money, I gamble with it. Next feint is permadeath. Well. Isn't that good? Thank you so much for that donation. Next feint is permadeath. Oof. We love doing stuff like that though. Any form of donation makes us spin a wheel. And that wheel has got a lot of silly things on it. That kind of sucks. Who's it going to be? Because this is the team that we're bringing with us. If Anastasia dies, I'm flipping. Literally making me play properly now. How could you? Okay, got an idea. Or do I? No, we got an idea. We are walking into the final area of the game with this much of a deficit on us already. But let's do it. Let's do this thing. I'm going to save first. Not that it matters, but we're going to save regardless. Also, by the way, even though I was joking earlier, thank you so much for the people who have been subscribing and making that number go up. Wow, thank you for supporting a small streamer like myself. Oh, I can't wait for the summer when the numbers start absolutely popping off again. What am I doing? Put some good shit on the wheel, Dave. Every donation's trying to kill you. That's partially the point, though. If it's too good, then people just go, oh. Let's go. Yeah, let's end this. Very well then, let the final operation begin. But what if it's not the final operation? This will be our final battle. Are you ready? Everyone has said final battle, so it has to be. Affirmative. I think so. Just say the word. Then we move. If we hesitate now, there won't be a world left to return to. Let's go! Oh. Nope. Oh, we're in the palace. Alright, do keep in mind, in 45 minutes I have to stop. And I don't have a choice, I have to stop. So, we'll see how much of this area we can do. I'm gonna fight this zombie fella. Don't come any closer. I can't hold back much longer. The Venusaur and Probopass. That dude's nose is almost as big as Venusaur's face. Stop for a break? No, that's not the that's not what's happening. Do I Veil Order this? I'm gonna Veil Order. It stops Venusaur from doing anything. No, so essentially this week I cannot stream past 3 o'clock. Just because of things going on. Then no battle royales. I would probably stop at 1:45 and just do a couple of battle royales. Sadly, oh god, of course you get poisoned. Do you know what? Looks like Bieber's dead immediately. Whoa, no, he's dead to poison. They went balls to the wall against Bieber. Hey, how did you know Bieber was going to die first? How did you know Bieber was going to get annihilated? Dude didn't kill a single thing. $16 local time UK? I meant 15. Yeah, it'll be 15. Which does pain me quite a bit because we've got a lot of viewers. We have a lot of viewers, but I can't stream past 3 o'clock. It's very annoying. If it was my choice, I would keep going, but I can't. All I'm going to say, guys, is thank you so much for being here. Like, all 50 of you guys, which are just chilling in chat, you are wonderful people. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, if you want to see me live after today, you know where to go. You just hit that subscribe button. Alright, we're going to bite the crap out of Chimecho. Do I Veil Order again? I think I do. I'm a psychic sometimes, what can I say? Bieber had to perish before the game was over. Boom. Also very much looking forward to Pokemon Day this Friday. Very much looking forward to that. It's going to be wild. I honestly see it happening. We are getting the announcement for Gen 10 on Friday. I'm so sold on that. I think should I make a short that just is me being like, oh my god, it's happening. Dave, are you a trans woman? I don't need to say anything. I'm somewhat a living Pokemon wiki. Do you know how useful that is? Why does this thing resist dark? How weird. It's 10 PM here in Hong Kong. Damn. Your day's almost over, bro. What I might try and do is I might try and just stream earlier. That's going to be harder to do, but I think I need to stream earlier. Just this week. This week specifically. I'm going to see if I can make it happen. Oh yeah, of course Bieber's dead. Bieber don't come back. Bieber been sleeping. Where is my sister? She was just here. Zombie mode. Actually terrifying. Thing is, again, like Pokemon Odyssey, why do these weird-ass zombie fellas... Why are these weird-ass zombie fellas here? With, like, Slowking. You know? It's just weird to me. Actually, I can quite easily do this. If I Shadow Ball there, and Royal Order here, I think they both die. You stream 6:30 AM my time. That's also brutal. Okay, but Breloom going down is perfect. That I kind of saw coming. The Slowking, though. Where did you find Charizard, bro? Where did you find it? Ask me a random question about Pokemon. Is there a Bug-type legendary Pokemon? Oh, you're a problem, actually. Time to veil up. This game doesn't change its music much. Okay, Slowking gone. Because we veiled, that Charizard shouldn't be a problem. Oh, neither will Magnezone. Exactly. No damage at all. Throw rocks at the Charizard, that thing is dead. I'm gonna Veil Order again. If you're not aware of what the Order moves do, Veil Order increases our special defense, both of my Pokemon, and not Royal Order, the other Order, Noble Order, increases our special attack. So I've deliberately made this Gardevoir the perfect support Pokemon. We just don't take damage now. Exactly. Exactly. Flamethrower, it's dead. Also, Kinsey, if you turn up with an answer now, I don't believe you. You've taken way too long. You've taken way too long to answer my question. You've just Googled it. I don't believe you. The answer is no, there is no Bug-type legendary Pokemon. And I find that very fun. Very silly. Both yes and no. Bug Arceus is a Bug-type legendary? No, it's mythical. Arceus and Genesect are both mythical Pokemon, so it doesn't count. Neither does Pheromosa. I can't leave. What if I want to heal? But yeah, neither is Pheromosa, neither is Buzzwole. They are Ultra Beasts, they're not legendary. Celebi is a Grass type. I believe it's Grass Psychic. Where the shit am I going? Oh no, we go left. Slugma and Marcargo are the hottest mons. I mean, Brandon, I'm not here to tell you about your preferences, but they are slugs. Okay, I do need to heal a bit. Bug Memory Silver Valley's the only legendary bug type. Yes, but that's if you count any Pokemon that can change type. Of which I don't. Not really. Does bug memory change its type, or does it not change? Just change the type of its move? That I actually can't remember. It becomes bug type. That's fair. But yeah, I don't count Steel Valley either. Because the thing is, there's a Pokemon that can become another type. Any Pokemon can Terra-type bug. So technically, there are bug-type legendaries if you just change the typing. But that's not the question. The question is there a bug-type legendary Pokemon? And the answer is no. There just is not. There are legendary Pokemon that can become bugs, but that's not the same thing. Okay, I think... Veil Order here. I thought the hottest Pokemon was Jinx. Very true, actually. Let me ask you, Dave, how many starters have a signature move? Is it a signature move that has been adopted by other Pokemon, or is it a signature move that they still currently retain as signature? Because that is quite a difference. Because I'm thinking, like, technically Blastoise has a signature move, but it's not been signature for a long time, and that's Skull Bash. I believe that was a move that only Blastoise knew in Gen 1, and then it was given to more Pokemon in Gen 2. So that doesn't count. I actually do not know. I could throw out a random number, like 12, but I don't... I mean, the latest Pokemon do, don't they? Torch Song. Aquastep is on a new Pokemon, isn't it? I genuinely don't think that's a question I can answer. Hello, Robo. Good day, Robo. A fair assessment, I agree completely. Thank you, Top Wagner. I think the point is it's 6. I see. What Pokemon are they? Yeah, I would love in Gen 10 to see a legendary bug Pokemon. But if it ever happened, I don't know, like, if it ever happened, it would actually need to have stats above 500. You know, something that only one other bug has, which is called Volcarona. Volcarona should be a legendary. By all accounts, it feels like it should be. I'm high, thank you. Is that why you're here? Ooh, stairs to go down. A hole. I finished a 13-page ethics paper at midnight last night. Raykov, that doesn't sound very ethical of you. Are you back in, like, full-blown school mode then, Raykov? Paralyze heal, please. No, I didn't realize you were already targeting freaking Gardevoir. Mr. Beast. You're not supposed to be here. It'll swallow you whole. Will it now? You strange, freaky zombies. Love its hands. Beedrill. Beedrill. Okay, once again, this game doesn't change. We need to take care of Nidoqueen yesterday. I could Royal Order, or I could just Noble Order. I'm gonna Noble Order. So tired, so tedious. I started full-blown. Everybody wants something. Raykov, you don't need to worry about stream if you've got other things that you need to get done. Don't worry about me. But I still appreciate you sticking your head in. Am I afraid of Hitmontop? That intimidates hilarious. Intimidate's so funny, because if you just have a special attacking team, you're sorted. I don't see a reason to attack Beedrill. We're just going to blast through with their entire team. I hope Gen 10's low budget and the trees look even uglier. What do you mean, like the one that they had in, the one they had in Majora's Mask, which somehow made it into Gen 8? Good to know not to worry here, usually my drop in self-care, and I'm more than happy to be that for you, mate. There are some people that do genuinely come in here because they just enjoy hanging out, and it's a way for them to escape. And I love being able to be that person for, like, you guys. Oh, so you die if I throw rocks at you, huh? Alright, this should one-shot both of them. What was the plan in Gen 9? To try and make something new on extremely old hardware. Jeez, this team is so powerful. I think we walk all over this game now. Yep, they tried alright. It's why I'm excited to see what they do for Gen 10, because honestly, if all they do is just Gen 9 again but refine it, I'll probably be happy with that. Another question, how many legendaries don't have a signature move? I can think of 6. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like most legendaries. Heatran had one. Darkrai had one. I don't think Gen 5. I think Gen 4. Yeah, Gen 1, 2, and 3. I don't think most of the legendaries, other than Ho-Oh and Lugia. Hang on, I can count this. Is Psycho Boost a Mewtwo move? Is that exclusive to Mewtwo? I don't think it is. I know Psycho Cutter was supposed to be exclusive to Mewtwo. I think they gave it to a couple of others. No! He runs as event only? Ah. Psycho Boost is Deoxys. What am I thinking of? Also, hello, Ted. I'm thinking of, is it Psyshock? Mewtwo has a psychic move. I can't remember the name of it. Don't remember the name of it. Oh well. Okay, stop it. It moves my arms. It moves my voice. Stop. Sorry. Psystrike. There we go. Thank you. It was Psy something. I knew. Also, I'm so sad. The shop I went to today didn't have any Pepsi. They only had Coke. So this is my last Pepsi. Until, like, next week. I'm gonna throw a rock at that guy. No, I'm not. This guy needs to perish immediately. Raikou doesn't, I think. I don't believe Raikou does. I don't believe Suicune or Entei do. But Lugia and Ho-Oh do. The Regis don't. The Regis don't have signature moves. Unless you count the new ones, but I wasn't counting them. Does Regidraco have a signature? How I didn't kill him one hit, I don't know. Ah, Ted, I've done that plenty of times in the past. I have friends that live in the north of the UK. And I used to visit them quite frequently, and that was always quite hard to leave. Power Gem U. This is a bit annoying. I'm going to veil up now. I need to make the Battle Royale counter brighter, I think. I'm hiding this, and I think it could be brighter. How do I make it the most annoying red in the universe? I don't think that's annoying enough. Also, Robo, what you might actually be thinking of is Sneasel. No, not Sneasel, what's his stupid name? I can't remember his bloody name. Smeagol, there we go. Sneasel and Smeagol, very similar. Yeah, Smeagol can use Sketch and copy legendary moves. Smeagol can Roar of Time. Smeagol ruined VGC. Smeagol made VGC hilarious. Nothing was ruined there. It's really funny. Ditto OP. Ditto is a funny Pokemon. It has its uses. Darkrai's signature move got nerfed and removed from Metronome as a result of Smeagol. It did. Smeagol was popping off a little bit too much. It had to be fixed. I mean, I could just pop all of my normal Medicas. I love a Gardevoir jump scare. He's gonna flash of her. It's just a shame because it automatically made Darkrai, like, nowhere near as good. They rebuffed Darkrai. Ooh. I mean, if you ask me, I think Smeagol just shouldn't be able to copy signature legendary moves. It's a very simple fix. Oh no, this game is going to make me go back and forth so much. Spread Hypnosis with better accuracy? Yes. And it was balanced on Darkrai, it just wasn't balanced on Smeagol. Ooh. Karen, Lexin! There you are. How did you get there with all the floor broken? We've already taken care of the guards blocking the way downstairs. Yup, the rest is up to y'all now. Get moving, the others are waiting down below. Nyx, behind you. Uh-oh, big battle time. There's no time, go! Right, I have a feeling this... I don't think we're going to be able to finish the game today. I don't want to start this and then have to just turn the game off halfway through the final boss fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on and do like 20 minutes of Battle Royales, and then I'm going to call it there. Boom. So, let's do some Battle Royale, shall we? My god, look at the Battle Royale screen. It's so cool. Why am I so awesome? Let's get some music going, shall we? We've got 32 Battle Royales to do. What's a better music? This will do. But we're going to move on to the Battle Royales now. We will come back and we will finish Pokemon Odyssey tomorrow. I did hope to finish it today, but I didn't end up having the time. So tomorrow I'm probably going to start a little bit earlier, knowing that I'm going to be finishing earlier. Already on Heathrow. Enjoy the trip, good sir. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, the sub count can go now. My brain's having a moment. Make a note, Dave, of the wheel spin. What do you mean? Do you mean the dead, Bieber? I'm aware. Notepad, that's what I'm looking for. Arrived at Heathrow at 9 because I couldn't stay at the B&B. Had to be out before 9. You had to be out at 9 and your flight is at 3:45. That's arse. You might as well go chill at a freaking Burger King for half a day. It's a permadeath. Yeah, it's already been triggered. Basically, I just need to get rid of, I can't use Bieber. But here we go. Let's do some battles. Of course, thank you to everybody that has stuck on with stream today. You wonderful people. Those last 2 subs, I would love to get those last 2 subs. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, press the button. Press the button, subscribe to the channel. Double tap to like the video, you know? So I was reading chat. But I realised there was nothing I could talk about. Yo, Ted the Vaporeon, is this one going to go to Brandon? How did you slice through Gorilla Ball? Boom. Come on, one more. Gorilla Ball's not in range of that med pack, surely not. He is. Don't rob Brandon of another win. That could have been done. That could have been done. A win for Brandon. Awesome. Also, why is the... There we go. Chat being weird. Or is it because I moved chat? That'd be why. It's because I moved chat. What am I doing? There we go. Sorry, I need to be visible on stream as well. It doesn't work unless I'm here being beautiful. Boom. Another one. The answer to the legendary signature move question is 24. The birds, the dogs, the weather trio, the genies, the first 3 Reggies, the Sword of Justice, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Keldeo has a signature move, doesn't he? But that's been given to somebody else. Keldeo was, the first user of Sacred Sword, right? Yeah, I thought it was Sacred Sword. Where's me? You're probably in there somewhere. You probably perished. Also, this is all Elite 4 music, by the way. Oh, I'm still alive. That medpack's mine. That medpack's mine. Sit down, Crazy Danes. You're about to have a bad time. I finally have my 3rd win. Yay. God, this is a stream that doesn't have Fry in it, by the way. Ho-Oh was Sacred Fire, but it was given to Entei on a shiny mystery gift. Ho-Oh and Lugia just get nothing, don't they? Alright, Battle 3. And the thing is, as well, like, I mentioned this in my QA Sunday for yesterday. Legends Johto can give life back to Lugia and to Ho-Oh, and I really want to see that. I really want to see those 2 pop off. Because they can. Ho-Oh is quad weak to rock, and I find that so funny. I forgot the name of my Pokemon. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie, you die before I see you, so... God, Brandon, you are popping off today. Never mind. Why did I open my mouth? Crazy Danes with their first win. Very nice. That was so close though, Brandon. Oh, what I wanted to know is, what is Ho-Oh's freaking ability? Isn't it like crap? Doesn't it just have pressure? Ho-Oh has Regenerator. I hope Bro gets U-turn. Lol, it doesn't. It doesn't get U-turn. It doesn't get Volt Switch. Okay. Primal Ho-Oh with Regenerator and a flying type freaking switching move. Where are you? Walking. Amagiryu, you are Koraidon. Battle 4. Battle 4. Big man Blastoise. It's because their level was too high. And lack of a move reminder. No, they never got a signature move in Gen 3. They got Origin Pulse and Precipice Blades because of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire giving them wicked buffs. So I'm being so loud and animated outside my window? Is it me? Is it me? In Gen 2, the birds got their moves. Yeah, but they're crap. Like, from my understanding, at least. Does the Sacred Fire kind of, like, not do anything? Yeah, it's kind of crap. Who won that one? I actually wasn't looking. Damn it, I wasn't watching. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't looking. Raykov, who won that one? I don't have a notification. I literally forgot to pay attention. Amagiri. Okay, cool. That's my bad. I'm usually paying attention, but that time I was too busy looking at Sacred Fire and how crap it was. Battle 5. For Koraidon 1, I went to check, but I didn't do it fast enough. Bro, you're a shaman. I need to write down how many battles we've done so I remember. But to be fair, let's just do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no point writing the number 5. I'm going to have to change it. Does Blastoise have a shiny? Pretty much every Pokemon you can be in this has a shiny, other than Sans. Who's the Salazzle? A problem child. Oh my goodness, Crazy Danes went for the freaking double kill. That was actually terrifying. Did you see that speed? Actual mental damage. No shiny Sans. What would he be? I need someone to edit the Sans so that he's wearing a red coat instead of a blue one. Shiny Sans is just Papyrus. 6. Battle 6. Actually, that's a good point. I don't want to see a Heart Gold Soul Silver remake. They won't remake Gen 2. They'll just do a Legends game. How could they remake Gen 2? I don't think it works that way. How'd you do a remake of a remake? Also, what does Black and White's remake look like? I'm almost inclined to say that I'm not actually even that bothered by the remakes. Part of me wonders, should they even bother doing it? I think they should just make more Legends games. What's the point of the remakes? Yo, victory to the streamer. I'm catching up, people. I'm catching up. Without Fry here, I'm the victor. No, Dave killed me. Yugi! I was killed! Hello, Polaroid, welcome. This is Battle 7. They already did a Black and White remake. Those aren't remakes, those are sequels. They literally have a number at the end of them. That's a sequel. Just turn Pokemon MMO into a 3D Game Freak licensed game. They would never do that. The thing is it doesn't make them money. You tell me, since when has Nintendo actually provided a decent live service game? The best we've ever had is Smash Brothers, and those all ended. Nintendo just aren't built for live service games, not like that. I just got here and being sent to Death War. Yes, you've been conscripted into the Pokemon War. This is the battle that Generation 6 was based on. Dave, technical hidden machine. Yo, that little shaman is fighting for his goddamn life. Amagariu with a second win already. Violence. I don't know what his bloody music is. What's this? Sun and Moon Elite 4 music, apparently. Okay, we've got time for one more. Want to know the worst part of the live service fact? You can still get Wi-Fi connection working on DS emulators except for Gen 4 games because they use the sound to sync the connection. What does that mean? If I sit there and squeak enough, will it work? Squeak it to my DS. When it connects. This is the last battle. Hello, number one SRJ. Nice to see you, man. You have joined us on our last battle of the stream. Because I need to make a move. Sadly, cannot stream any longer than I have. But tomorrow, I'm going to try my best to stream on time. Well, not on time. I'm going to stream an hour earlier than I usually will. Just subscribe to the channel so you know when I'm live. That's the only way you're going to find out. The SRJ is pronounced Surge. Thank you for explaining it. Thank you. Can you name all the legendary trios? Yes, but I won't have the time to do it now. Polaroid with a win. OG Polaroid. You get added to the list, good sir. That Jolteon pulling through. Hope you're all doing good. We are doing good, Tokito. Here is the leaderboard. And it's too big now. I do not remember the Sword and Shield music sounding like this. Fair enough. But there we go. Fry is still sitting on a comfortable 17 wins, Brandon on a 7, Gorilla Bull on 6, Demonica and Raykov on 5, and myself on 4. And you can see everybody else on the list right there. God, this screen is so messy. There's so much on it. But guys, that is all we have time for today, I'm afraid. We need to end stream. I'm very sorry that I'm not streaming as long as I usually do. However, next week we'll be able to come back and we'll be able to stream a lot longer. It's just this week, I'm afraid we need to cut these short. So I'll probably be around earlier. See you tomorrow? Yes. Please, for those that want to know when I'm live, subscribe to the channel, because I always upload the thumbnail about 30 minutes to an hour before me going live. That is the best way to find me. Here's the credits. Here they come. Boom. No problem, Dave. I'll definitely see you soon. I'm live Monday to Friday without exception, unless I'm freaking ill. That's the plan. But thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like the video, join the Discord if you haven't already. I have subbed Technical Hidden Machine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And blah, 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 blah. Where's the other bits? We have a saying at the end of every stream, guys. If you've been here a while, you know what it is. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have a damn good one. And don't forget, I need you here on Friday. I need you here on Friday for that Pokemon Day stream. Because we need to see what freaking Nintendo have got for us. But until then, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Yes, we have a Discord. All of the links are in the description.